Hey there, folks. I'm Charlotte, the Gulf Coast Granny, and tonight I'm just going to tell y'all about what's been going on in South Mississippi this week. Uh, the boy started school, which is a great thing. He already had a band practice on the weekend today. I think they started at around 9 o'clock, and by noon, an ambulance was carrying off some little girl, and she had passed out and looked like she was maybe having a seizure and foaming at the mouth. And I don't know if it was heat stroke or something else. I hope it was not anything serious. I haven't had any updates on her recently. So there's that. And then in other news, I would never be a good reporter ever. So in other news, this gentleman was going 80 miles an hour down one of the roads over in Gulfport and landed in a radio station building. And hey, Moonrose Crafts, how are you doing? Hey, Terry, it's good to see you. Thank you both for coming in tonight. Anyhow, this guy run through a radio station building and killed one person and injured himself and two others. Why are you going 80 miles an hour in a BMW down the street where you know it dead ends? You did. I do know that you missed last week. Hey, Charlotte, how are you doing? So anyhow, what else happened? Poppy?
Let's see. Some girl over past
Oh, yeah.
won the national
Little girl in the town next door to me won the national barrel racing contest, which I thought was very interesting. Hey, Jane Doe, how are you? It's good to see you. Thank you for coming tonight. I thought that was kind of cool. She was, 10 years old?
Yeah, something like that.
10 years old. This little girl won the national barrel racing contest, championship, whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. Did you start that? No, I did not. I haven't been anywhere. Girl, it has been so busy in my house. You would not believe it. I'm getting ready I was getting ready for the boy to start school. He started on Wednesday. And my daughter's birthday's this coming week. And then she starts college at the end of August. And we've been school clothes shopping and supply shopping and just getting everything ready. And I did order some things on Amazon. I got these really cute refrigerator magnets. Oh no, these are keychains. So they're little crosses that I'm going to be diamond painting. There's, probably 20 of them or so. Here's just a plain one here. And then there's just different varieties. Let's see. Here's a pretty pink one. And this pretty pink one. I mean, it kind of reads pink. Here's one that reads kind of red and orange. Thumb is done. Thumb is done. I've got to find a new doctor. Mine don't have my best interest in it. Oh, no, Terry, I'm sorry to hear that. You'll find one. Eventually, there will be somebody who can help you out there, I hope. Oh, now I know. Thank you so much, Charlotte. Now I understand what you're talking about. You're talking YouTube-y things, right? Anyhow, there's a whole bunch of these that I want to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I know I'm going to hang one of them from my purse. And then, fiddlesticks. You know, like backpack buddies or purse decorations. I think that's kind of cool. And then I also bought, let's see. I really like these, y'all. This is a little gnome. I've already finished this one. I want to seal it, but it's a refrigerator magnet. And I needed some, so I went ahead and bought these. And here's another one. It says be happy. Whoops. There. And this is the other little bee that I did. These don't take 15 minutes to do. So they're nice little quick projects that I can do, you know, in between bigger projects. And then there's this. And there's, whoops, I got one backwards. This one. But I thought these were really, really cute. And there's a heart with some honey dripping on it. And a cupcake. Oops. And a little beehive. In case you haven't noticed, I really like bees a lot. Don't know why. Maybe because I have a garden. What do you think? I thought they were cute, Jane. I did. Be kind. And this one says honey on it, which is cool because that's what I call Poppy a lot. You just received your diamond painting coasters for Christmas. Wonderful. Mine is not talking to other specialists or returning my calls anymore. She was supposed to get me into the neurologist, but never did. Do you have to have a referral to do that? I mean, sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. My insurance doesn't make me have a referral, but some doctor's offices require it. So most of the time, if we need a referral to a doctor's office, we just call our primary care doctor and they send one right over. But I guess we're fortunate in that. And look, this one says something on it. Oh, it says sweet. Be sweet. I've been looking at this word down here for the longest time, right close up, and I couldn't figure out what it said. But when I saw it in here, it was plain as day. And then I bought I like these smaller projects a lot. My local friend is back in the hospital. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's terrible. Yeah, you do need a referral. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Let me move my stuff here. Okay, and the very final box is more of those refrigerator magnets, but they're a little bit different. These are mandala, however you say it, themed. And these are refrigerator magnets. They're not coasters, but these are acrylic, and you just stick the magnet on the back, and then, you know, but I don't trust the glue. I don't think it'll stay for a long time. So I'm going to get some E6000 to put underneath that so it'll stay. And I think I might have some in my little craft bucket, but I've got these round ones here. Well, they're sort of, this one's not exactly round, but it's close. And then I've got, let me get them all out of here. These are so pretty. Let's see. There. No, there they are. And then I've got some octopus. 3 of these. And then 3 starfish. I'm having to work around this background because it doesn't like for me to show things. Let me see. Where's the other one? Oh, this goofy looking one here. I've got some sea turtles. This one's a little different because, you know, it's not the same position, but it's a sea turtle. And then I've got these 3 seahorses right here. So I thought those were really pretty. Yeah, it's very different, and I like different. So there's that. And the last one I got, look, I have just been introduced to the special drills. Diamond paintings with special drills on them. And me and my granddaughter finished this one just the other day, and all of these are crystal. And there's different shapes and sizes. I did find some really nice designs, didn't I? And then the other one, I haven't done this one yet, but I really, really like it a lot. Then again, I'm a fan of birds, all types. And this is such a pretty swan. And it has, y'all check these out. These are all crystals. Well, no, they're not. We've got this color's kind of like a honey color, and this is gold looking, and this is kind of a champagne color. Then we've got the silver. This one is an iridescent teardrop shape. And then this is round, but it's bigger than your normal drills. And it's kind of an iridescent peachy color. And then this one are marquee shapes. And they're a really strong gold color. So I'm very excited to do that bird, the swan. But I'm going to wait until my grand Millie comes back over, and I'm going to do this one with her. I don't know if I told y'all or in one of my streams or not, but I took that octopus over to her house. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. And we did that octopus together. We got only half of it done. So when she came back over this week, we finished it. And she really, really enjoyed doing it. So I think I'm going to get her some for Christmas. But I'm also going to have some at my house ready for her and I to do together, whenever she's here. Because they're not super expensive. I think I paid like $5.38 for this one. And the octopus was about the same, $5.99, I think. Now these not coasters, these refrigerator magnets, they're a little more expensive. I think I paid $9.99 for each kit. But then again, it's a little more functional than just a picture. You know what I mean? You could actually use them for something. So I figured it was worth it. I just found out that Amazon does a mystery pack of 10 special drill diamond paintings. And let me see if I can find the link for it if y'all are interested in it. I have it in my basket, so really all I have to do is click on it. Let's see. There it is. Okay. I'll put the link in here. Copy. No, it really isn't a bad price. Hey, Jen, how are you? There it is. There's the link. And it's $20 or 21 something. I didn't look. $21.84 for 10 paintings. So that's $2.18 a piece, which I thought was very reasonable. Now you don't get to pick what kind you get, and you might like them and you might not. But I saw somebody open one of these mystery packs, and I didn't see anything that wasn't worth $2.18. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to go ahead and buy those, and that's what I think I'm going to give her for Christmas. Or I might buy 2 of them and keep one here and give her one for Christmas. Who knows? You never know what I'm going to do. But yeah, today was kind of a scary day for my son. He was at band camp. Well, not really band camp. School has started. Band camp's over. They were having an extra practice today from 9 to noon. And y'all, it wasn't even near as hot as it's been for like the last week. It was, I think, it was around 80 degrees, maybe 85, right? Well, at the end of practice, right towards the end, some young lady passed out on the field and started foaming at the mouth and having, my son called it seizure, maybe convulsing. He said it wasn't really dramatic or hardcore convulsing, but she was twitching a lot. She woke up and she tried to sit up and then fell back down. They called 911 and sent her to the emergency room. And we haven't heard anything about how she is or any, no news yet. But we're all very concerned about her. So if y'all wouldn't just be thinking about, I don't even know her name. My son doesn't know her. But she's in the band and she's one of ours. So keep her in your thoughts, please. I don't know if she's even out of the hospital. I don't know what happened. And I probably won't know till Monday. But when I know something, I'll relay the information to y'all, if, since I'm talking about it and all. It scares me that these kids get out there, and last week it was so hot. And the week before that, we had heat indexes in 112, 114 degrees. And that's what kind of threw me about today was it wasn't like that today. It was overcast. It wasn't raining or nothing, but, it was a fairly cool day comparatively speaking. But I guess she just couldn't take it. And, we don't know if it was even the heat that caused it. It could have been a health issue. It could have been anything. So I'm just very concerned about her, Thank you, Charlotte. I appreciate that. Jane too, everybody. So Jen, what are y'all working on? Everybody, what are y'all working on? Because I'm not working on anything. And that's unusual for me. Well, look, I should take that back. Last night and last Friday, we started crocheting a Labubu. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's some little popular doll that is out now. The teenagers love them. So they're very expensive. But to crochet it, it's not expensive. So all I have done is his little ears. Well, I guess it's a she, because I'm making it for my Grand Millie. So my Grand Millie's going to call it a girl. And then I've got his arms done, little bitty arms. These were not easy to do. It seems like the smaller things are, the harder they are to do, honestly. Who's coming in our house? Oh, I didn't realize my kids were out of the house. Where did y'all go?
Walgreens.
Good grief. Oh, here's the other arm. So I got that done. And now this is a little hood that goes on him. What? No, it's a Labubu. So now she's laughing at me, y'all. So anyhow, that's his little hoodie. And we'll put his face on him. And he'll have his little body. And then it'll be done. But he's not easy to do, I'm telling you. I've been struggling with him quite a lot. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Thanks for coming in tonight. Do what?
You should make him gold.
Make him gold? Why?
I have the only 24-karat gold Labubu. Have you seen that video?
I have not.
I need you to look it up on your.
You want me to make you a gold one?
Yes.
Okay, I
it'll
will.
Be funny.
I will. Now go get out of here and don't bother me no more. Y'all are banned from the kitchen. Good night. Love you. They can't leave me alone ever. Ever. Almost done with my secret project. Very close. Ooh, well, are you going to show it on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube? Because I'm kind of excited to see what it is. Let me start doing this, because if not, I will get very confused. But anyhow, that's the only thing I'm working on. I tried So last Monday, where is it? Well, it's not here. It was. No, it's not here. I was working on a cardigan, right? And let me move that out of the way. I got my tripod stand is only for me. Oh my goodness. Oh, bless your heart. Thank you. God's Desire. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. It is so good to see you. Well, I was working on this cardigan, right? And the yarn I was using was alpaca and acrylic mixed, like a blend. And y'all, it tore my hands up. Here on my arms, it tore my arms up. I was itching and it felt like needles were going into my skin just working with this yarn. So I had to stop. So I'm not going to be able to finish it. And I wanted to finish it so bad and at least just give it away to somebody, you know. But I'm not going to be able to do that because I can't work with it. So I think what I'll do, I mean, I've got a ton of yarn here. I can make another one. And so that's what I'm thinking about doing is making another one and doing a giveaway for that sweater. So what I'm going to do is make it kind of a one size fits all kind of thing. Make it between a large, maybe just a large and oversized large. And that way smaller people could wear it and like an oversized sweater. And then, you know, a bigger person could wear it. I'm not sure it would fit. I don't think it would fit 2 or 3X, but it would fit the average shape of an American woman today, you know? So I'm going to be doing that. I don't know when I'll finish it. It's not a hard pattern to do, so it shouldn't take me very long. Couple weeks-ish is what I'm thinking. I actually want to make one for myself too, so there's that. I started off wanting to do this one for myself, but the yarn that I was using turned into a great big ball of this. And that's as far as I got on it before it started doing that. So Poppy is on a mission to untangle it for me. And when he does, I'm going to cake it up. I've got 5 balls of this yarn. I've got plenty to finish the sweater or cardigan. Same thing. But I've got to ball all 5 of them up. I like oversized too. I really do. I don't wear anything that is constricting on me. I don't care for that. Now, when I was 19, it was a different story. But, you know, we all kind of get older and decide what's comfortable and what's not. So, but, okay, I want to make sure I stay caught up on the chat because I have a tendency to get carried away and not. So I don't want to do that tonight. I'm trying to do better. Did you see the pattern I sent you on Instagram? Oh my goodness, no. God's Desire, I haven't even really been YouTubing very much this week. Let's see. Believe it or not, last week was supposed to be my Saturday night to go live with Grumpus, right? And I forgot that it was my week. So Grumpus texted me at like, I don't know, 10:30 at night and said, "Hey, are you going live?" And I said, "Well, I'm just waiting on you. Isn't it your week?" He said, "No, I was live last Friday. Last Saturday. Remember we did like a 5-hour live?" I said, "Oh my goodness." I said, "I forgot." He said, "Do you want me to do it tonight?" I said, "Please, please." So he did. And so we decided to just switch off, you know, start fresh. So tonight's my night. And he should be here shortly. Speak of the devil. Here, help me welcome my very buddy Grumpus to the stage.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
I was just telling the story about how my dingbat behind forgot it was my week last week.
Oh, well, things happen.
They do. It's been so crazy, Grumpus. This week.
I had been fighting audio all evening. How do we sound
no.
tonight?
Oh, no.
How do we sound tonight?
Well, you sounded good till you turned it down.
I didn't turn it down.
Oh,
How's
maybe
that
you
right
turned
there?
your head.
How's that?
That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Thanks.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I'm
Sorry I'm late.
No, don't be
Technical
sorry.
difficulties.
Look, I'm just grateful you're here.
The more buttons you have to push, the more you can go wrong.
That's right. That's why I like just having my computer. I did think about getting some like a wireless microphone now that I have a decent computer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about doing that. So I might do that next week. Just order it and see. Go
Do
ahead.
you have a USB input on your laptop? You know what a USB plug looks like?
It's the oval kind, I think.
The little small one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got two little oval ones.
Type C.
That's
Type
USB-C.
C. My son just told me it was Type C.
Oh,
Yep, Type C.
never mind. I'm lying.
What do you mean?
This one or this one?
These two right here.
Yeah, that's Type C.
Thank you. What are you doing in here? Excuse me.
I'm giving you coupons.
I don't want coupons right now. I'm busy. Please set them down and I'll look at them later, okay? Thank you. Goodbye. Goodbye.
I was going to suggest looking into a USB mic. Sometimes the wireless ones, they kind of get out of sync a little bit.
Okay. Okay. And also they run out of battery.
Yeah, that's true too.
And because I tried a wireless mic one time for my phone and it would not last more than 20 minutes.
Yep.
And I thought that was kind of strange. Speaking of batteries, I'm going to
Hey, everybody in the chat.
plug this in so that I don't end up.
Hope everybody in the chat's doing well tonight.
You
Thank
sound
you,
a little
Jane.
bit tired. How are you?
A little bit tired.
A little bit tired. What'd you do today?
Absolutely nothing. That's why I'm so tired.
My granny used to say, I slept so long that I'm still tired. I'm too.
I took 2 Excedrin about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
I woke up about 9 this morning,
Yeah.
fed the cat, laid back down, and woke up again about 1.
Oh, my.
Woke up, went in
Are
the
you
other
coming
room.
down with something?
I don't think so. Laid down into bed for a few minutes. I woke up. It was almost 4 o'clock.
Oh, my goodness.
I slept the whole day away. I guess it caught up with me.
I guess so.
Now every joint in my body hurts.
Oh no. You hurt yourself.
Right, my head aches. But hey, we can keep this going till 6 tonight if you want.
Works for me. As long as you're not hurting. Now, we've had a real interesting week. I mean, it's just been one thing after the next, but the boy started school, which has been a godsend. I'll just be glad when Violet starts school at the end of this month. And hang on a
You've
second.
almost got the house to yourself then.
Okay.
Oh, no, that is not what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. Yes, I do almost have the house to myself during the day. It's going to be glorious. And now that she's in, going to be taking music classes, she's not going to just be taking 2 classes at a time, every day. Like she would do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, she'd have 2 classes. And then Wednesday and Tuesday and Thursday, she'd have like 3 classes. Now she's taken, y'all ain't gonna believe this. She has 7 classes this semester. And she's going to be gone morning till probably till she has to go to work. So that's a great thing.
Well, if she's working, she's gone most of the day, isn't she?
No, she doesn't
she
work
work
full
night?
time. She only
Ah.
works. Well, now when school starts, she'll be working from 5 to 9, and she usually is home by 9:30. And she'll probably work 4 days a week. And pretty much that's what she works now. But once in a while, they'll give her a morning shift, like on Thursday or Friday, Saturday. But most of the time, it's 5 to 9. And
Now,
she
will
makes
she be
pretty
able to
good
keep her
money.
job while she's in school?
Oh, yeah, she'll keep her job. Her boss is very flexible. And every time the semester changes, he changes her schedule up and accommodates whatever she needs. That's why I keep telling her this is a great job for you while you're in school, because you can pretty much write your own schedule. Now, right now, you know how some serving jobs are feast or famine?
Yeah.
Well, this one right now is famine. But I believe that it will pick up after college starts back up and people get more settled. Right now, people are in the middle of buying. They just finished buying a crap load of school clothes and school supplies, and they're not going out to eat right now. And Violet's birthday is on Thursday. She's going to be 20.
20. Oh, my goodness.
Teenager anymore. It's kind of sad, but I'm happy for her. I mean, she's just doing her thing.
Well, you made it too.
Yeah. I did, didn't I?
You made it too. We celebrate
sure
you
did.
too. I'm getting an echo in my ears. Am I echoing on your end?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it
That's
alone.
going to aggravate you to death,
it's
isn't
good.
it?
Pardon me?
Hey, Robin, how are you? I said that's going to aggravate you, isn't it?
I think I got it switched off.
Okay. Terry, what do you have a slice of? Hang on. Back up. I haven't figured out yet how to scroll backwards on this new computer of mine. And that's a little annoying.
Can't do it with a mouse?
No. I've tried every which way to do it with the mouse, and I'll go on my.
That's an Apple, isn't it?
Yeah. Quit it. It was free. Okay. It was free.
Best Apple ever.
Yeah. Now I'm just scared that when it's time to buy a new computer, I'll have to buy another Apple because I won't.
Oh, no. That's how they hook you.
Your first one's free.
That's how it happened, right?
Well, yeah.
The most genius move of all time was when what's his name at Apple gave away apples to all the schools and got all the kids hooked on Apple, and then they go home and can't do their homework, so they have to buy apples at home, and they get the whole family sucked in on the ecosystem.
Right.
Yeah, Steve Jobs was a genius.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me look at something real quick. I'm trying to scroll backwards. I'm thinking that Terry has a pizza in an oven, because that's what it looks like.
It says it's still in the oven. Okay.
Well, and Kelly asked him, "Where's her slice?"
Terry, you got a bone in the oven?
Oh. So you didn't even have.
Tell me more.
Did you eat some dinner tonight?
I did. I had leftovers from last night.
Yeah.
We went to Carrabba's.
Oh, yum.
Went to Carrabba's, and they've got a deal going on right now that they got a $10 takeout.
Huh.
So whatever meal you buy for $10, you can get a like meal to take home. So we finished last night's dinner tonight, and one night this week we'll have it all over again.
Oh, that's That
For
sounds
$10
all
a
right
piece.
though. $10
Oh,
for
yeah.
a take home. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am just fine, Robin. I'm telling you, I couldn't be better. Really, truthfully. Now my garden looks like a
Don't they
fire.
all?
A fire went through it, but it's just because it's hot and it's summer, and I'm not like a lot of gardeners. I don't get out there and baby it. I just let nature do what nature does. And I smoked a brisket, grilled some corn on the cob, and had baked beets, and I'm wanting pizza. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Terry.
That brisket to keep.
Well, yeah, we'll keep.
I'd be throwing some of that brisket on the pizza.
Ain't that the truth? Speaking of dinner, I wanted to see. I was segueing.
Oh, yeah. What'd you have?
I have. Oh, no. You got to hear what I bought first.
Uh-oh.
I'm so excited. I bought a boneless rib roast for, get ready, $11.47 a pound. It was big. I got 20
Yeah.
steaks out of it. 20.
Will somebody throw a chicken label on it or something?
No, now get this. It's that price all the time. And if I got one with the bone in it that was 18 pounds, it would have cost me $9.99 a pound. $9.09.
Wow.
$9.09. It was at the commissary on the base. And that's their
Wow.
price all the time. And Wesley went over
That'd be
there.
worth the drive over.
Do what? Yeah.
That'd be worth me driving over.
We'll go. Yeah, heck yeah. Because, Poppy could take a guest on the base with him into that. Commissary is a weird thing.
That could be his plus one.
Yeah, exactly. So, in fact, I just told my daughter about it today because they live right down the street, and her husband's a federal cop. He can get on the base. He just can't go in the commissary for whatever reason. I don't know why. But anyhow, I'm very excited. We ate 3 of them today. Me, Poppy, and Murphy each had one. But I got 17 more in the freezer. And I'm so happy. So I told Poppy, I said, we're going to have to go get them once a month. He said, you think you can eat 20 steaks in a month? I said, yeah, I can eat 30 in a month.
What are you going to do the other 10 days?
Right. So, but I'm really excited about it. What I want to do is buy one of those big breaking knives and get the 18-pounder the next time. Cut off the ribs and have ribs for the grill and 25 steaks or more,
Yeah.
So I want to do that, and I'd love to get me one of those band saws that they cut that stuff with.
The problem is having to clean them. That's the hard. That's the. I keep telling myself I want a meat slicer. I don't want to clean it.
It's a pain, isn't it? It's a real pain.
But there's something about a really, really sharp knife and cutting through that protein that's just very satisfying to me.
It is. Whoosh. It just goes. So, but that's probably the next thing I'm going to buy is one of those breaking knives. I probably should get something small enough, like a fish fillet knife or something, so I can get all the, what do you call that stuff? Silver skin and the stuff on the bones, the tendons and stuff out, but trim it. You know how you'll get it there and trim a brisket, something like that. But I think the breaking knife is really the most important thing for me to get.
Yeah, boning knife or boning knife or a butcher knife. As long as they're sharp, you can use them for either one.
Oh, okay.
But a boning knife is probably what you'd want.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's heavier than a fillet knife, but it'll still curve around those ribs if you want to take them off.
Right. But that's my next project, because I could really use 18 pounds of rib roast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a really good deal.
He
I
said
haven't
they
bought a
run
rib
between
roast in
15
years.
and 18 pounds.
I have not bought a rib roast in years.
Well, I highly recommend. Highly recommend.
Oh, I was going to get one the other day, but the loan didn't go through.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well,
I
you
don't
know,
have to put my car up just to buy a piece of meat.
the same chunk of meat that we bought at the base for $173 would have
Yep.
cost $320 at Sam's Club.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah. So I was very happy that Poppy investigated all that because I'm willing to pay that once in a great while to have a freezer full of.
Yeah,
rib
you're looking at in a $20 a pound neighborhood around here.
Yeah. Here out in town, it's $18.99 and up.
Yeah.
hmm
In fact,
is
even the
ridiculous.
HEB around here, they haven't had any decent sales on meat probably a year. I mean, you look at their ad in the paper. There's like 14 different
Chicken,
flavors of bacon
Mm-hmm.
and then sausage, and that's it. Maybe some
Oh,
chicken.
not even chicken, huh?
Maybe some chicken,
Yeah.
and frozen shrimp, that kind of stuff. But as far as
Right.
meat, hardly ever see anything.
No. Well, before Winn
As
Dixie
far as beef, no beef.
beef, right? Before Winn Dixie closed, I was starting to notice that the sales on beef were getting farther and fewer between. And that last 2 months, I kept looking for the sale on ribeyes because I was going to stock up, and it never happened. Now, they would do a shoulder roast every now and then or a chuck roast,
Yeah.
but no steaks. And which is really unfortunate. I wish I knew how to cook a New York strip so that it wasn't tough, but I don't.
I haven't mastered that one.
Yeah.
I can't figure it out.
I can't figure out how Tom believes that that's his favorite cut of meat because I can't chew it.
They're pretty chewy.
Yeah. And I don't, I see them in restaurants all the time. You can order a ribeye, a filet, a New York strip. And I'm like, why would anybody order a New York strip when there's a filet and a ribeye, right?
I mean, I used to buy the whole sirloins and cut them up, but even the sirloins anymore are so tough you can't hardly eat them.
Yes. I bought some. Oh my goodness. It wasn't the whole one, but it was a few sirloin steaks that I forget where I got them from. I bought 4 of them and they were terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
Nothing like my grandmother used to buy me and my brother sirloin steaks when we were kids and cook them on the grill for us. And they were delicious.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the difference is. I don't know what they're doing now to them.
My suspicion is the restaurants are buying up all the quality stuff and we're just getting what's left over.
We're getting the bottom of the barrel in the grocery stores.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I need to start doing so. I got to get a crafting schedule going because I have not crafted in probably 2 days.
Oh, wow.
I did go online with Jackie last night and I played around with making this little Labubu. It's a toy that the teenagers like, but I'm struggling with it and having a hard time counting. I don't know if it's because I was on a live stream and I wasn't able to pay attention and crochet at the same time and talk and, all the stuff. But that does seem to be an issue for me, talking and crocheting at the same time. Well, and reading a pattern. So, but I've got some things I want to do. I just want to make a schedule so I can figure out how to do them on videos and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about what you said last week about doing a whole project all the way through and filming it and then speeding it up.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea, but I want to start with something small and go from there so I can kind of master
Yeah,
how
I mean, even if it took several days, you could still edit it down into
right,
10 minutes or something like
right,
that.
sure. Yeah. But I think it's a great idea and it'll be something to upload, you know.
But then again, you're talking to somebody who ain't put a video out in 2 years trying to get video advice.
Oh, Jen, that sounds delicious. We ate some meatballs today with onions and gravy. We got roast sale. Then I ground some up and made the meatballs with them. Okay. Oh,
That's
that was a
great.
good idea. Yeah. Oh gosh, I might have to do
I,
that.
I've
Is
ground I've ground up the last couple of briskets I've bought. I have
yeah.
ground up, and
I bought some ground sirloin from Walmart not long ago, and that was really good. So
I mean, to me, brisket's overpriced right now.
mhm.
But you can buy select here. I can buy select for I don't know $3.69 something like that, which is
Okay.
still cheaper than hamburger.
Right.
So
Right.
I'll pick up a couple of those and run them through the grinder. Spend a day, run them through the grinder, and freeze them up in 1 pound packages.
And how many do you normally get from one brisket?
Well, if it's a 15-pound brisket, I get 15 packages.
Okay. I didn't know how big a brisket usually
But
is.
I only trim off, just the edges, the little gray part, and the rest of the
Right.
fat goes right into the
Right
grind.
into the brisket burgers are the best. So yeah.
And I know what's in them. I mean, there's no beef lips or ears or
Right.
anything like
Or
that.
behinds or anything else. That's a good
I mean,
thing.
there's a little bit of labor to it, but it's a good way to spend a
Sure.
Saturday afternoon, especially if it's raining.
Right. Right. Did y'all get any rain?
It rained today,
Did it? We
just
got
enough,
maybe
just
10
enough
minutes
to make it wet, where I couldn't do anything.
here too. We got maybe 10 minutes of rain, but it was later in the day. I mean, hey honey, hand me one of those protein bars up there.
It was probably around 1 or 2 when we got it.
Uh-huh.
I got to tell you,
Go ahead.
my hibiscus
Mm-hmm.
and my coleus is the only thing that's doing great this year.
No
I
kidding.
got coleus probably 3 feet tall, and it's full all the way to the bottom. You know how they used to get leggy?
Yeah.
These are full all the way down. Haven't done anything different this year other than we may have given it more water than we normally do
Right.
because of all the rain.
Uh-huh.
But
Can
yeah,
you
we
take
was
clipping or cuttings and
well, we were talking the other day, last weekend. We was out on deck with our coffee and I told her, I said, I really need to cut those back, but they're so full, I hate to mess with them.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
When
I
you get
wouldn't do
leggy,
it
it's
now.
easy to whack them.
Mm-hmm.
But they've
No, I
gotten.
would wait till closer to when it gets cooler.
I'm gonna try to winter some of them over.
I would. I got a lot of work to do out there in the garden. I've got 4 beds cleaned out. I got stung by a wasp today.
Yeah.
Picking my butterfly pea flowers. I've been getting some every morning and I'm drying them out because I want to make tea with it, That thing got me good too. Right there on my. See how red it is?
Yeah. Was it down in the flowers while you were picking it?
Yeah, I just reached in there. I was trying to grab the pea pods and get the seeds out of it.
Okay.
And there were 3 of them. I grabbed 2 of them, and that third one, man, I ticked him off or something, and he went. And the funny thing is, I didn't realize he had stung me till I pulled my hand out. But boy, he got me good.
Vicky got stung last weekend.
Did she?
She was out watering and jabbed that hose down where she shouldn't have. One of them got her.
Ooh. Bless her heart. Hey, Tom, how's it going? I'll send you a link if you want. Yeah, In fact, Jane Doe, this was swollen a lot more than it is right now. And I was talking to Jane Doe earlier, and she said to use some Epsom salt and just soak it in Epsom salt because it tends to reduce the inflammation and pull out some of that poison that they leave in there.
Mm-hmm.
I swear to you, within 15 minutes, it was half the size. I couldn't
Really?
believe it. If I hadn't have seen it with my own eyes, I wouldn't have believed it.
Yeah, my
But
mom used to always take, because we get stung by bees all the time. We'd step on them because just dandelions cover your yard up
Oh,
north.
exactly. In Indiana,
Those little yellow flowers, yeah. And
Mhm.
us kids are always out there barefoot stepping on
Barefoot.
bees. Mom would take baking soda and make a little paste out of it and stick it on that. I don't know if it did anything, but
it does. I'll
made
tell
us
you what
stop
it does. When you get stung by a bee and it leaves that stinger,
Uh-huh.
if you put baking soda paste on it while it's wet and you let it dry on there, it draws the stinger out as it dries.
Oh, okay.
And it works. It really works. Now, it don't make it quit hurting.
No. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know that it did anything,
Right.
but it made us stop crying.
Yes. Well, Wesley was telling me earlier today, get some tobacco and put it on there. I said, that don't work, dummy. My dad used to do it. I said, he did it to keep you from crying. It didn't really work. I said, there's no value in that at all.
As long as Mama touched it, it felt better.
That's right. It's like kissing the boo-boo, you know? Gosh. But baking soda really does do something. It, like I said, it's like a draw. It draws that stinger out. And, you know, the stinger will keep stinging even after the bee leaves it in there.
Oh, it'll sit there and pulsate.
And that's the part that hurts. You know, it just keeps, you know. Yeah, thank you, Jane Doe. I really appreciate your good advice. And actually, I'm sorry, I'm being such a pig.
Well, I just wonder if you're going to offer to share any of that.
Fingers and playing with my food.
Can we lick the wrapper?
There ain't nothing on the wrapper, darn it. I'm just, oh gosh. But yeah, that thing got me good. I haven't been stung by a stinging insect since Wesley and I moved to Virginia.
Really?
And I was pregnant with Violet. And we were at an air show. I didn't even want to be there. But I had on a pair of sandals. We're walking through clover. And of course, I got stung by a bee. Well, he decides that this is an emergency because his pregnant wife shouldn't be stung by a bee because who knows what could happen. She's pregnant. Apparently, she's handicapped. So he takes me over to the medical clinic where they triage me and, you know, kiss my boo-boo and tell me I'm okay, you know.
Well, his intentions was good.
It was. It really was. But boy, he wasted my time. And we had to be at the show. It was one of his work things, you know. So it's not like I could just turn around and leave and go home. So we stayed about an hour and a half and then we left and went home. There's a big difference between, Tom, did you tell me if you wanted a link? I'll be happy to send it. And matter of fact, I'll just do it. And if you don't want it, ignore it.
You haven't seen Tom in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Tom. There you are. Paste. Nope, that's not the right link. Tom, I almost sent you. Never mind. I'm not going to say what I'm. I was about to pull a Poppy and be very
Do
inappropriate.
we have pictures on the clipboard?
No. I'll- Every time I'm staring at my phone, Wesley makes fun of me and tells me that I'm looking at. I don't know how to say this without being offensive,
I can handle it.
but I know you can. But he says I'm looking at midget corn, and I just roll my eyes at him. Whatever.
What would make him think that?
No, he just says it. He doesn't really think it. He just says it to irritate me, right? So I almost said to Tom, "Oh, that's not the link. I almost sent you midget." And then I thought better of it because number one, nobody would understand it, and number two, it was inappropriate. Okay, I sent you the right link this time, Tom. But we do stuff like that to each other all the time. You know, pick at each other.
Oh, I understand.
You know, got to keep it exciting somehow. Geez. After 25 years, it all gets boring. Hey, Tom. Got you not paying
Look at here.
Just quick. How
How you doing, Tom?
Good, I'm hanging in there. How's everybody doing? All right?
Doing great.
If I was any better, I'd be you.
If I was any better, they'd tax me.
Right?
Shh, I better not say that.
You know they would.
Exactly.
Tom, what kind of microphone are you using?
I have an old Lux. Came with
That's a USB mic. Plugs.
No. This is plugged into a what do you call I got one of them boxes that plugged in with the speakers and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Does it sound okay?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I was just shopping for
me.
Charlotte.
I'm going to tell you something. I got Marie, I think it's Ciphering or something like that. It's like $79.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And it is a USB. And that thing works really well. Really good.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me get up and find out what it is. I got it over there.
Yeah, I was going to recommend a Blue Yeti or an Elgato pod mic or something like that.
I saw some Blue Yetis at where was I? I don't remember.
They're a decent affordable mic.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of YouTubers use it.
Marie's funny as hell. She's got this thing wrapped up. I mean, NASA couldn't unwrap it. so don't get dust or anything on it. It's a Pfeiffer is what it's called.
Okay. I see it right here.
Yeah, they're like $79, I think, or around that. Works really well. And what's nice about it, Charlotte, is that you can plug in to the mic, you can plug in your headphones or earbuds to it. So you don't have to, everything's, it's like one-stop shopping. I actually bought that for my laptop.
Okay.
To, use on my laptop. But
here's one for $24. It's got to be different.
Well, you want something.
Yeah.
It's going to sound good.
Better than that.
It's got a good sound to it. It's got, like I said, it's got the volume controls on the back of it.
Yeah.
I wish I could take it off, but I'm afraid to disturb
I
her.
got you. Don't worry about that.
Disturb her space.
Okay, let me ask you this. What is a condenser mic versus a dynamic?
That's a condenser mic right here.
Okay.
Usually a condenser mic needs external power.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So mine's through an AudioVox. Mine's through a I can plug different mics into it. I bought this system for when I was recording and stuff with the music. So.
Yeah, and a USB is going to be a dynamic mic generally. So you don't have to have an audio box or anything.
Right.
Should I be specific for USB-C
Yeah, if that's what your plug is.
format? Okay.
Yeah, if you look at your computer or whatever,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a USB in
USB-C.
there. But you can get the adapters for it too. I mean,
Well, that's true. Yeah.
the less
And then I've
the less plugins you have, the better off you are. You know what I mean?
I agree. Because I get confused. I've got this one circle hole over here. I don't know what it's for. Probably a
That's-
microphone.
Probably
Yeah,
a
they have-
headphone or a mic.
This microphone has where you can plug in. Okay. This is from my other computer that I have there.
Uh-huh.
So if I have something going on my computer and I go on with somebody or that, I use this one here.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Well, I would just need something right here in front of me, though, wouldn't I?
Yeah.
But that Pfeiffer right there, you can put it up on a little stand,
Okay.
and it works great. It really does.
Okay. Huh.
I mean, I would expect. What do you think, Tom? Somewhere between $80 and $100 for a decent mic.
Yeah, of course.
Here's a Blue Yeti
If,
for.
if you get too cheap, Charlotte, they just sound tinny.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I don't want.
Yeah.
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 This mic on here has the sock on it, okay, but you can put it any way you want on the mic I got from Marie. But
Okay.
the nice thing about it is you can control the volume right at the mic. You don't need too many other wires. You can plug in instead of headphones or earbuds right to
Yeah.
that. You can even plug in the a wireless connection to it. You know.
Okay.
But that particular mic right there was I think it was like $90.
Okay.
And then,
Sounds about right.
and then they went down like 79. I bought it on sale, $79. You can get them on what do you call it?
Sure.
Amazon.
Okay. Well, I will do some serious.
Now, also, Charlotte, you can look into a shotgun mic. Okay,
Okay.
Anywhere you can put it anywhere, and just as long as it's pointed at you. Okay, and shotgun mic would work because you're busy doing stuff,
True.
crocheting and stuff like that. So you can hang it overhead. The best way to do it is facing you.
Facing you,
You
right?
get no side noise from it, whatever, and the directional is good like that. There again, okay, you can get them for $15, or you can get them for $1,500.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So the more
Yes.
more you spend on it, and especially for what you're doing and everything like that, you can get away with 80 to 100
$80. Yeah. $100.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, and that seems to work. I had from one of my old from the camera I dropped in the soup. Okay, that had a shotgun mic with it. Okay, plug in the whole bit. Works on my new camera. Okay,
Mhm.
but it's got a distortion.
Oh.
It's battery operated. Okay, and I figured out what the distortion was that my camera was powering it.
Ah,
So the two powers together was giving me sounded good, but you had that off in the distance like a fan was running or something.
Oh.
yeah.
One of them type of things
Ooh.
like that. But so I had
Now, something you want to keep in mind, Charlotte, is number one, how are you going to use it? Do you want to stand? Some type of sort of stand that you can move around your desk? Do you want something you can put on an arm like this here
Yes.
and pull it in and out? And do you have something to clamp it to? Just
See
kind of figure out how you want to do that.
see this?
Yeah.
This is my stand that I use to do my I put my phone on it, and I put Velcro on it,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
webcam on it attached to the computer, and it can go look down. But I
Yeah.
like this a lot. I
Well,
really
if the stand would hold it, you could put a mic on that also.
I could.
Mhm.
Look, let me show you something.
Hey,
I don't know
Smokey.
if you- this here is just a little clamp
Yep.
that you just clamp on the edge of the table.
Oh,
And then this has a ball on it where you could put a camera, you could put a mic. This is what I use for my Smoky Cam. I just clip it to the
Okay.
edge of my counter.
This is the the desk stand for the mic, okay, that I showed
Yeah.
you over here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, for this mic right here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it right there. And like I said, depending on what you want, you could even get away with a lavalier mic.
I like this because I can move it out of my way. I can, it goes wherever I tell it to.
I mean, if you're doing your audio through your computer, okay, they should have a plug-in on the side for a lavalier mic that you can just pin on your shirt. Okay, you can get them $40-$50. Okay,
But you want it
they'll work.
wired.
Yeah, well, you want a wired one to plug into it.
I have one.
So I mean,
USB-C.
I don't remember, but I can get an adapter for $20.
most of
Probably.
them are plugins. Most of them are all plugins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got, and it has a really long cord on it too.
Well, you may already have what you need.
It's a Boya.
Oh yeah, that's a good mic.
It's a Boya.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
I gotta find it.
That's what they. That's what they said when my grandson was born. It's a boy.
It's a Boya.
So, I went to the store the other day and almost had a massive heart attack.
Oh no.
Grumpus, this is insane.
Hi, Lydia.
$120 for a full packer brisket.
Oh
How
my
much?
goodness.
$120.
How much a pound was that?
I didn't figure it out. I mean, I couldn't. I was like this.
Yeah, I only know by the pound calculations.
So I turned. It was. What
I
the
mean,
hell
if it's
was
18, 20 pounder, that's not a bad price.
Yeah, but no, that's insane. So there's another place.
12 pounder, that's too much.
There's another place out here. It's called Winco. I don't know if you ever heard of a Winco.
I've heard of Winco.
Yep, I've
Yeah.
heard of them.
Well, I went there today, and I said, "All right, calm down." I was by myself. I said, "Calm down,
I'm listening.
relax. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be okay."
Yes.
That's me.
I walk into the store. Okay. First thing, right off the bat, they have stuff that's on sale right as soon as you walk in.
Right.
So like provolone cheese, I got I think it was 3/4 of a pound of provolone cheese for $2.38. Give me 2 of them. Put that in the cart. But I specifically went there for meat and shrimp. Okay. Turn around. I go down and I look, and it was it wasn't the full packer. Okay, it was just the thin cut. Okay, with a little fat on it and stuff like that. That was $86, and I think it was like maybe 10 or 12 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
I said, no, I'm not going to do it, because what I want to do is I'm going to make hamburger. That's what I use. I buy that, make the hamburger out of it, make some tallow.
Yeah.
Right.
So I go around the corner, okay, and they have an end freezer at the end.
Right.
I said, well, I was redeemed, okay. Four St. Louis ribs, okay, 11 pounds, $25. I looked around again like the thief in the knife, dropped that in.
Yeah.
Okay. Go down a little bit further, get into the seafood, and 5 pounds of 1620 shrimp I got for $29.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay. And drop that
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Okay. And looking around. And then bacon. I haven't had bacon in I don't know how long. Okay.
It's ridiculous expensive here.
So, I mean, for 12 ounces, I got it for $2.98.
Well, that's a steal right there.
Yeah,
So
it is.
So I got two packs of that, and I told Marie next time we go shopping, I'm going back to this place
Right.
because they have a
Yeah,
wide.
bacon's $5 a pound around here.
Yeah, here too.
Yeah.
Or 6 or 7.
If you can get a pound,
Oh no, you can't get. There's all 12-pound packages.
yeah, it's almost.
Yeah. Oh, so now I can still get a pound package at Walmart.
Oh yeah, you can, but I mean it's like $8 and change.
Yeah, definitely. But I have to. I mean, these kids go through bacon like nothing.
So I was pretty happy with the ribs. Blew me away because
Mhm.
And the other store I go to for one St. Louis, okay,
Mhm.
full rack is $27. I got 4 of them together in a Cryovac for $25, $25.97.
Mhm.
So it was a good deal.
Yeah.
Tom was a happy guy. He didn't. Marie says, "Ooh, you're home from the store and you're not grumpy."
Well, Tom, let me tell you what I got today.
Ribeyes. I've been waiting to hear you about ribeyes.
I got 20 ribeyes for $11.47 a pound.
Great.
And
Boneless?
if I bought it bone in, it would have been $9.09 a pound. But it would have been 18 pounds of it.
Mhm.
But I didn't have a breaking knife, and I was afraid to bring it home like that and try to butcher it myself without the proper knife.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and got boneless and had the butcher just cut it into 3/4-inch steaks.
Yeah, great price.
I was tickled. I was so tickled.
Yeah.
So we're
next time have the butcher cut the bone off for you.
well, if I'd have done that, the price would have went up.
Yeah.
He said, as soon as I pop this Cryovac, it's going to cost you more money. It was like 12
okay.
something, but which still wasn't a bad compared to out in town. But at the price I got them at, I'm happy with it because there was no bone and it was just easy peasy. But now next time around, I'm going to get the one with the bone in it, and I'm going to bring that bad boy home and make ribs. And then the next time I'll do it again, and we're going to have a bunch of ribs to put on the new grill that I'm going to buy here in about 6 weeks.
Cut them bones off. Leave about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch of meat on them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So you got something to eat after, something left after you put it on the grill for a while.
They didn't have a chine bone on top of it, did it, Charlotte? Or was it just-
Tom, I don't know. I didn't see it. Poppy was the one doing it, and I was on the
Okay.
phone with him, telling him what I wanted.
Okay,
So-
because 9 times out of 10, they will not sell it with that chine bone on it. They'll take that off.
Oh,
So that when you do go to cut it, okay, if there's any kind of cartilage or anything on top of it, you can
Right.
actually take your boning knife and go around that and still
Uh-huh.
cut it. You know what I'm
okay,
saying?
okay.
So if but even boneless, I mean, I know how to do all that stuff, but I'm tired.
Right. Well, and that's why, we bought it boneless, and instead of him bringing it home and us cutting it here, he just had the butcher do it there on the base, and it came home packaged up in a package of 10 steaks each.
There you go.
2 packages of 10
Yep.
steaks each.
Yeah.
So it was easy. It was great.
Yeah.
I'm happy that we were able to do that.
I just get to like I tell Maria, I just get to the point where I remember what I paid, okay, and but them days are gone. You know what I mean? So
Right.
just trying to bite the bullet on.
Tom,
Yeah.
I was getting ribeyes on sale at Winn-Dixie a year ago for $5.99, $4.99 a pound.
Yeah, yeah.
And that I'm doing the same thing you are. I'm like, why can't I find these deals? Well, they're not there anymore. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
So
This in this wind coat that I'm walking, and the other thing was, so black dude, he's walking around like we're on either side of the meat cases, walking around this and that, and he's talking to his wife, and he said, I don't know, couldn't stay in business anymore with these prices and stuff like that.
right.
I said, chef. He said, yeah, but I'm retired. I said, shook his hand. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Too many of us left out there. But we got talking about it was the prices right now. Okay, I said, you get these kids that are coming out of culinary school.
Uh-huh.
All right, they want $1 million to start with. You know what I mean? For a
Right.
job. You know what I'm saying? And I said, well, you better. He started laughing. I said, I told one dude, I said, you got to get more snappy with them tongs. Learn the craft, not from a book. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he said, I don't know how they do it with the prices. Now, they did have beef tenderloins, the whole beef tenderloin, filet mignon. But the smaller ones were like 36, and it was like 3.5 pounds maybe. It was like $36 or something like that, but it was too small.
Yes.
I said, I just can't justify paying that kind of money for it. But every once in a while, you do find, the whole thing like that. But unbelievable.
They had the tenderloins at the base there too, and I told Poppy, I said, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to get some of that too, because I like tenderloins a lot.
Yeah,
and I like ribeye. Those are probably my two favorites.
The shrimp was the one that blew me away because everybody else is so expensive. Okay, so for 5 pound bag. Now these are deveined, but the shell's still on them.
Okay.
And I said, you know what, for that price, that'll last me a couple months anyway.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
so, pretty funny. Grumpus, what you been up to?
Not a whole lot. I just laid around all day today. Didn't do a dang thing.
Feeling okay here?
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I just was in bed most of the day. Just too lazy to get up.
Yeah, you got to do that every now and then.
But I'm paying the price now because I'm so stiff and sore from laying around.
Diver Dan here, okay? Told Maria, I says, come on out, so I'll give you a hand. We'll clean, whatever you need. I'll do all the high parts and stuff. Well, Mammy Yoakum turns around and tells me, that ceiling fan needs to be cleaned. Thank you.
Big mouth.
Thank you, you freaking moron. So I'm taking the blades off because I stand on something, whatever. So I just reach it with a screwdriver. Take it. Wow. Yeah. I should have filmed it. I would have had 1 million subscribers in 15 minutes. I'm trying to get the damn Phillips head screwdriver up, okay, in there and turn it, okay. I got a cramp from my palm to my armpit.
Oh my!
Medic.
How did you do that?
Trying to stand up and stretch to take the screws off.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, okay.
And I'm leaning, I got my head like this, and I tell you what, you thought I got hit with a baseball bat.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
I looked at her and I said, next time I say anything like that, just ignore me, will you?
Just ignore me.
So we take it down, put it in the tub and clean it. That's the part I don't really like about the apartment. Is I don't have a hose, to hose something off.
Right.
Well, I 409 that to death and got it pretty well cleaned up. Now, you want to see this calamity, me putting it back up again. With the screw, I didn't have no magnetic screwdriver. Okay. And then my drill, okay, screw gun, battery just was gone. I had a quarter cable and I just plugged it in and it just blinking for 2 days,
Oh my gosh.
No good. Anyway, I put the screw on the end of the screwdriver and I'm going up and I'm starting to shake. Okay. My hands were like that. Boom. It's got a little lock washer on it. There I am, hands and knees, looking for the lock washer.
Oh no.
But the funny part was, you want to see me try to get up. Damn.
Look, that's a hard thing to do. I think as soon as you hit 59, getting on the ground is just bad business. It is not something in fact, I'll tell you funny. About a year ago, I was talking to my mother-in-law about Wesley having problems with his knees. And, he's on his knees a lot at work, working on his cars. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had to clarify that one quick.
Yeah. I thought he was bucking for promotion.
And he's stooping down and bending down and, whatever. So she gets him this garden tool that it's basically 2 bars that you can hang on to, and it's got a cushioned mat at the bottom, and you can flip it upside down and it becomes a bench, right? He was so aggravated. He's like, I'm not using that. He's got some 2 or 3 inch foam at work that he puts on the ground, on the concrete, so that he can do that. But He's like, you can use it in your garden, Charlotte. I said, I don't have any use for that in the garden. Well, guess what? Now I do.
Yeah.
I understand how he feels.
But he's like, I am not using that. Tell Mom I
He
said,
said
thanks, Mom.
he sent me home from the hospital with a walker.
Oh, no.
I'd have crawled to the car till my knees bled before I used that.
The night
Ain't no way.
I blew my knee out falling off the stage, okay,
Yeah.
when I was playing, well, I was able to drive home because it was my left leg.
Yeah.
So they actually took a cart, okay, and wheeled me out to the car. Oh, they wanted to call 911. No. Just get me up that ramp and get me to the glass door, and I'll make it the other way. But I could not move.
Oh, no.
Get in the car, we drive home. I back in, I tell her, I got a walker, and from when I broke my leg, I had it for a while. I says, go in and get that walker. And I'm sitting by the car with my legs out, okay? Now, I cannot put no weight on it. For me to take my socks off, I mean, I actually had tears in my eyes. I said, this is horrible. Well, you want to see this juggling act of me getting out of the car, and it's got a seat on it, okay, to sit down on the seat, okay?
Oh.
I'm 240 pounds, okay? Marie's 160 pounds soaking wet, if that. Okay?
The walker's sweating.
She's trying to push me, pull me, okay? And it's getting the little wheels on. It's getting stuck on the joints on the sidewalk, expansion joints on the sidewalk. Okay, and then we get to the house to get over. Well, I tell you what.
You're not
I told Marie.
upstairs, are you?
That's the video
No,
we needed
no.
right there.
I told
Right?
Marie. If
Simon?
I would have turned around, and when I got home and finally get in the house, if I was half nuts, I would have shot the hell out of that walker. So there I was for, it's 8 weeks with the walker. That's how I had to get out of bed with that walker, sit on that thing, and scoot myself to go into the bathroom.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
And big.
Oh, thank God you had it.
Yeah, I would have been screwed.
Yeah.
But poor Marie, I mean, here she is. She's pulling me up. I said, you're going to have a heart attack. Knock it off. Just
Yeah,
leave it alone.
she needs to go to Harbor Freight, get one of them 2-wheelers with the big wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or get one of those Home Depot carts, you know?
Yeah.
Go over the cracks easier.
No, you know what she said? You need to get off the stage. You got to stop playing. I can't do this no more.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Oh my goodness.
You got to make the how you can get around it. I mean, me too, Grumpus. I'm the same way. I don't want that damn walk or anything like that. But I tell you what, that old humble pie bit me.
Yeah.
Well, I knew I didn't need it. They just wanted me to have it as a precaution.
Right.
I ain't letting nobody see me could leave this hospital in a walker. I came in without it, and I'm gonna leave without it.
Exactly. Excuse me.
What do you mean, Simon, a crane? What are you talking about?
So did y'all hear my story about the apparently this week in Gulfport, some guy was driving a BMW 80 miles an hour down the street where Wesley works.
No.
And it's a fairly long street. I'd say it's a couple miles long. But at the end of it, there's a 3-way stop. And it's a highway going this way. And across the street, there's a radio station building. So ding-a-ling doesn't stop for the stoplight or nothing, goes straight through the intersection and ends up inside the radio station building.
Oh man.
Killed one woman. Two
Killed one?
others in the hospital, and he's in the hospital all in critical condition.
Jesus. Out here, I-15, that shoots right down the middle of Vegas. The strip and stuff like that. Strip's
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 blocks over.
Right.
A lot of these young guys. I mean, I'm going to say this: most of the football players, okay, for the Raiders, okay, young guys in their 20s, whatever, okay,
Right.
with all these
Fancy cars.
Maseratis,
Oil
and-
millionaires.
yeah, and they come down, especially from my end, the southern end of it, going up to, I guess, to the stadium, whatever. This I almost felt like it was a cartoon. This dude passed me. I can't even tell you what kind of car it was. All I know it was low and black, and it was going. Cartoons, the car would pass and the other car would spin around. Well, that's how I felt. I felt my car was going like this. What the hell? I mean, one dude, I don't know their names or anything like that. He hit 4 cars. I don't know how he walked away from his car because it was just nothing but plastic everywhere.
Oh,
Killed 2 people.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
It's so sad. And I just couldn't believe that happened.
Yeah. There's a lot of crazy people out here. Right now, the tourist is down.
Is it?
It's down so much that they're actually laying people off. And now all of a sudden, the foreclosure rate is very high out here.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh.
Out here, what happened was corporations bought up most of the real estate.
Right.
They don't care. They hire a company to go out and do the work, paint, whatever has to be done with it, and then they just charge the hell out of people for rent and stuff. There was like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, common little house. Okay, you get like $2,600 for it a month.
Oh my.
Yeah, and the money's not here anymore for these people that are working. So it's going to be something to see. It's going to be see how they're going to come out of this. Gas prices never came down or anything like that, so it's still.
Well, Las Vegas is one of the indicator markets for the rest of the country.
Yeah, sorry to say.
Yeah.
Because
I'll be buying one.
They turned around and I watched this one guy. He does real estate. He's funny as hell, but he gets down and dirty with it. It's getting to the point now where they advertise a hotel room for let's say $99 a night. Okay, then you get the resort fees.
Mm-hmm.
Then you get the hotel fees.
And then you got the tax fee. And then you
And
get
the sports fee.
One thing they just come up, and I laughed my ass off with this one, is they turned around and was taxing people or charging people $25 for forks and plates.
what?
For what? Oh, yeah. You were telling me about
I
that.
tell you that, okay? Now, some dude is suing one of the major hotels out here because of that. Okay? I mean, it don't end. I mean, it just, I don't get it. I just don't get it. So we don't go downtown. I haven't been downtown I don't know how long.
Right.
I just go to the places around me, and stuff like that. But they're hurting. They're starting to hurt.
Mm,
So
that's unfortunate.
yeah, sure is. I don't know. And then
Forks and plates. I mean, what if you decided you want to order dinner and not pay the forks and plates? How are they going to bring that out to you?
well, it's on a plastic, basically. This is in a restaurant also. These are in restaurants, so it's just plastic crap. I mean, $25, $25 service fee. So a room that was started off at $99 a night, okay, winds up to be $270 something by the time all the fees and stuff.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
Yeah. So I mean, I hate to say this, but back when the mob was running it, they took care of people. I'm serious.
Yeah. $5 buffets.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, people were giving their money away and not having it being taken from them.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Plus, now a lot of the places they're getting ready to dealers. There's one place has no table games whatsoever. It's all
Slot.
you want to play blackjack, you sit at a machine and play blackjack. You want to play roulette, you sit at a machine. And in the center, this chairs all the way around it. And this thing goes craps the same thing. It goes off automatically. You know what I mean?
Huh.
It went from
I don't trust that kind of stuff.
I don't either.
it went from personal. Hey, how you doing, Tom? I remember you from last time. Hey, how you doing? Hey, we got a spot here for you the whole bit. To nothing. It's
Huh.
almost a joke. It's almost a joke.
Yeah.
So I told Maria, I said, here's the deal. We're going to stay here the whole bit, but I want to go off grid. She said, get out of here.
You've been right. You're watching too many prepper channels.
Don't go off grid.
She said, what have you been drinking?
Drunken.
Yeah. It's
Oh, my
crazy.
goodness. I wouldn't want to go off grid.
No,
No way.
I'm only teasing. I couldn't do it. I
Yeah.
can't put a fan blade on for crying out loud.
Well, I could do it except for the air conditioning factor.
But
You just need a bigger off grid.
yeah, Charlotte, there's a guy out here who lives in the desert. They bought, I don't know, like 40 acres or something like that in the desert.
hmm
Okay. He's got a camper that they live in, him and his wife in it. They go on, we're off grid, and blah, blah, blah. So all of a sudden, they had no water. So they had water delivered to them. They had a tank. They had to have water delivered to them. And the water from the faucets out here is horrible. I mean, it is so hard, the water, you know, or the calcium and stuff in it.
Oh, you'll have a kidney stone in 5 minutes.
Yeah. So these kids, they had a well guy come out.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to drill a well.
Right.
$41,000 to drill a well.
How deep?
Oh, they went down. They had to go down. And what happens is you hit somebody's spots out here, and they might go dry in a week or whatever.
Right. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine paying that
So-
much for a well and it go dry?
$30,000 for a septic tank.
That's insane.
So I'm saying, wait a minute. Then they got the solar panels all the way around. Okay,
That's another
And-
60 or 80.
and then the batteries,
That's another 60 or 80.
more batteries, and I'm watching them. Okay, they go to the store, you know, like a Tractor Supply or whatever the hell it was. Okay,
Right.
and they buy a full blown tree. I don't know what kind of tree it was. This thing was huge, and he's out there in the freaking desert digging a hole.
For
And
a
I'm saying they're off grid. And I said, I looked at Marie and I said, "Give me the remote." I ain't
You're not off
watching
grid.
I ain't watching these more. We're more off grid than they are, for crying out loud.
right. Oh my gosh.
It's insane. It's just completely insane. I get a kick out of it. I laugh like hell though.
I wouldn't mind doing it except for that, except for the air conditioning. I could cook outside. I could, you know, with a grill and a Blackstone, you could do anything.
Yeah.
Anything. But air conditioning is a must. And I don't think solar.
I would attempt off grid, but I'd want to be next to a river or something like that
For
Right.
hydro.
where I could do hydroelectric type
Yeah.
stuff to not depend on total sunshine.
Right.
We had a hunting cabin upstate New York. It's going back now,
hmm
90s and stuff. So me and my brother were partners in it. Whenever we would go, and that's just totally off grid. Our property was adjacent to the Adirondack State Park. There was nobody around us. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, it was beautiful. A nice cabin. We got rid of the old cabin. We built a new one. Okay. It
Right.
was 30 by 30. I had the kitchen in there. I had, the whole bit. But summertime, it's called black fly season.
Ooh.
June and July, and then in August the greenheads come in. Greenhead flies. These, you take a magnifying glass and look at the front of them. Looks like they got a set of teeth.
Oh God.
But that was the other side of it. So and then naturally in the wintertime, I think one year they got 230 inches of snow. Okay. So we had a thing going with everybody for back then. It was, we would say $100,000 stay here for 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
Off grid, the whole bit. A couple guys turned around and said, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
For a whole year?
A whole year. Black flies and all that. I mean, when I say black flies, the one guy that was building the cabin for us, okay, up there, his arm, I'm looking at him saying, what the hell is he? Is he that dirty? And he went like this, and all the flies came off him.
No.
Oh, I'm serious. So you had
I can't do that.
Lake Canada was right there. We had a stream that came through our property, the whole bit.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it.
No,
even
me.
younger, I couldn't do it. So
I wouldn't do that either. No. I know I can get a better deal on this microphone. Sorry, Amazon. The one Grumpus was talking about, the Yeti.
Blue Yeti, you should be able to get one of those for $100 or less.
Well,
In
Amazon
that neighborhood.
sell me one for 143, and I knew I could get a better deal than that.
Try eBay.
Well, you probably find 3 or 4 different prices on Amazon
Probably,
for the same thing.
yeah. But I think I would want a boom mic that I could have out of the way and just,
Yeah.
you know. But with this table, I'm not really sure how that would work.
Get one of
We
these.
just have to have an edge to clip an arm on. Like, I got an arm like Tom's got right there.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them here.
But I've got mine clipped onto a bookcase up out of the way. So when I'm done, I just grab this and get it out of my way and pull
Right.
it down when I want to use it.
Right.
That way I don't have to set up and take down every time I do a live
Right.
stream.
And well, when Violet moves out, I'm going to move Murphy into her room because it's a bigger room. And I'm going to move this table into his room for my indoor she shed.
So you're going to set you up a crafting studio.
Yes.
Nice.
And
Okay.
we have another table in storage that's a small round table that would go perfectly here. I'll probably paint it, but still. Point of the matter is, I need this table for crafting because it is huge. It's 7 feet long if both leaves are pulled out, and it's 39 inches deep.
Nice.
It's a big table.
Wow, that'll hold a lot of mail.
Well, it holds a lot of crafts, I'll tell you that.
You can butcher a lot of ribeyes on that table.
Right? I mean, it's covered right now with crafty stuff and YouTube stuff. And what I would like to do is possibly what you mentioned is have a shelf above the table and that I could clamp a mic to, because I'm like you, Grumpus. I hate moving and resetting up and taking down,
Right.
setting up.
Everything I have is on an arm.
Right.
Like the one Tom's got. I've got 1, 2, 3. I got 5 of them.
Oh, wow.
6.
Okay.
I got 6 of them around here. Got mics and cameras and lights.
Well, that's what I want too, is lighting.
So everything out of the way so I can
Mhm.
have my normal work
Flip the
area.
switch and turn it on.
So,
When it's
so
time to go live, it takes me about 3 minutes to pull everything down, turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
that's what I have in the kitchen. What I did was I had a PVC, 3/4 inch PVC with the
Yeah.
elbows. I come around, but then what I did was I took, because we have like a half, it's almost like a bar that goes around by the kitchen sink and stuff like that. So I don't know, 10 inches maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So to clamp anything on there, it's all that fiberboard
Right.
underneath. Okay,
Mhm.
particle board, and it doesn't clamp on right and this and that. So what I did was I went and I got a couple 2x4s, 4-foot 2x4s, okay, and I put this thing together, painted it all black, all right, and I took the PVC pipe, and I'm going to take a picture of it one day and show everybody. And then what I did was I drilled a PVC pipe into the 2x4s,
Okay.
and then I capped it, and then my lights are track lights, okay, LED track lights with a clamp on it.
Okay.
And I just clamped them on there like that. Now, then I have two of these,
Mhm.
okay, 2 of them bars, and I have a tripod that I put a T on it.
Mhm.
So this thing can go up and down.
Oh, I like that.
I can lower it.
Yep.
And now, if I could show you, I do have another stand that I had. It came with the mic and stuff like that
Mhm.
with this mic, okay. And it's
Mhm.
got, what I did was I added a 1/2-inch PVC pipe to that, glued it on, and that's where my camera is right now.
Okay.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me see if I can do this.
Whoa. I'm flying.
Oh,
Nice.
that is
I see what you
nice.
did there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Then
see
I
what
got
you
the-
did there.
And I got the light on that one.
Yeah.
And then over here, I have another tripod,
Okay.
okay, with my other light
Okay.
on there like that. So that's just in here.
Mhm.
So close your eyes.
Say when.
Okay. So I got everything tied in together on a stand. Okay. And what I did was I bought 2 half tables, like cocktail card tables that have a cushion on it, but I got 2 half ones.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that's what I got my system set up on here,
Okay.
on there. So I got either end, I got clamps, clamps on
Mm-hmm.
stuff. And that's how I operate in here. But then out in the kitchen, when I'm doing all the shooting, like I said, the tripod, and then I have another arm like the one I just showed you,
Mm-hmm.
that I can pull that out, and
Okay.
I can bring that over to where I'm cooking and stuff like that. Zoom in, zoom out on it, stuff like that. So it works pretty good. I would, rather than spending a ton of money on stuff, Poppy's pretty handy. Get yourself some PVC pipe.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Make, for your lighting and for your boom mic up overhead.
Right. Right.
So
Yeah.
then you can take one of these and the arm and clamp it to the overhead.
Right.
And just drop your mic down.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I like that idea. Because I'm cheap.
I did
Granny's on-
basically the same thing. Let me change this camera.
Okay.
There you go. That's what I use out for
If you look up here at the top,
Okay.
right there, that's just a piece of 1/2-inch gas pipe
Okay.
that I put a one of them round closet fasteners on each end,
Mm-hmm.
and I've got this light hanging off of it,
Okay.
and I can put anything across there that I want.
Huh.
Right now, I've only got the light, but if I need to, I can hang other stuff.
Right.
And them little, I don't have it. I put it back out. And them little things that Grumpus has right there. Okay,
Uh-huh.
they're fantastic because I can take.
Oh, these are great.
Yeah,
These are great. They're not cheap, but they're great.
I got my a clamp that I finally bought for my camera to connect it.
So Charlotte, these are swivel any way you put it.
Oh, I need something like that.
Yeah, it's
Will you
it's
send
a
me a
double.
link to that?
It's a ball here and a ball here, and you can adjust it, curl it around,
Yeah.
and also, let me switch this back on. These little arms like that are kind of handy.
Oh, okay.
There's a ball there.
Yeah.
There's a ball there,
Uh-huh.
and a ball
And
up
one
the
at the
top.
top. I'll be darned.
And one knob tightens all of them.
Oh.
So
That's
you can bend
fantastic.
that back on itself. You can do anything
Yeah.
you want to with it.
Okay.
Same way with that one. That was hanging off of a ball right here. So
Yeah.
you can cock your your camera any way you want it, up and down, around.
Right.
And that's what I had to do with this camera here. I had to get a quick connect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this just snaps in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and with that clamp that I have with Grumpus just showed, with
Mm-hmm.
that clamp on here, I tighten it up on this.
Mm-hmm.
So the camera's up here like this, and I can move it anywhere I want, slide it back and forth. Okay, twist this to go up high, the whole bit. So it works. It really
I'm
works.
so stinking jealous.
But Charlotte, okay,
I'll send you some links, Charlotte.
yeah. What
Send
do
me
you
a
got?
link to that thingy bob with
I
the
will.
I mean, it's stop and think about it. Everybody makes the mistake to go out and get the most expensive stuff. Let me
That's
get this,
true.
let me get that, let me get this,
Yeah.
let me get that. No need to.
yeah.
I mean, your channel's picking up really good. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
with your lives and stuff like that. So you know what? It's worth it. It's worth
It
it to
is
get
worth
into it.
it to
It's
get a
an
little bit
investment.
better. Yeah.
It's an investment, Charlotte.
Sure.
Yes, it is.
I mean, just the idea. But what I did was I went on it cheap because I had all this PV. My daughter at her house.
PVC is a beautiful thing.
My daughter's when just before she moved out of her house, they had a PVC like a goal playing water or whatever game they were playing. So it
Uh-huh.
had all these joints and stuff on it like that. So she took it out and they were getting ready to move. I said, "What are you gonna do with that thing?" She said, "I'm gonna leave it here or throw it out." This and that. I don't do that. I went home. I got my pipe cutters, my PVC cutters, and I got all the pipes. 2 cans. I went to Lowe's, got a couple cans of black spray paint for I
Right.
think it's $1.59 or something,
Mm-hmm.
and I painted them all. Bought the joints and stuff. So for that light and the wood and stuff, if I got $40 invested in it, that's a lot. But I have a lot of extra parts to it.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Marie,
I bet Poppy's probably got a milk carton somewhere it's full of PVC fittings.
Yep. Yeah. And
I have an entire shed full of them. You never know.
Well, I mean, if I need 2 elbows, if I go to Lowe's, I'm going to buy 6.
yeah.
If
and
I
that's
don't,
what
if
he
I
does.
don't buy the contractor's pack that probably
Right.
has 20 in it,
Right.
and then I forget about those.
And then you go buy
And,
more.
6 months later, I go back and do the same thing again. Only this time it's with couplers.
Uh-huh.
So I generally can go out and find whatever I need. I have paid for them somewhere along the line,
Mm-hmm.
but at that point, it's like found free parts.
Right.
and that one thing that Grumpus just showed you, that one arm, okay, you can put them clamps on that arm and put them anywhere you want on that pipes and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that, or
Right.
whatever you're making.
See, it's made to hold something round.
It sure is.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's made to hold something round. So I mean, that's how thick my edge is. But you can crank that down to almost nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Well, you can't hardly.
I
see it,
like
but-
that.
I got five. I got 5 of them that I have.
5 of them.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
now what I got to
keep
do is
some
I got to
on
buy
hand all the time.
a couple more quick connects for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What does a quick connect look like?
That was on. I showed you on my phone. You on my camera. You screwed onto the back. Let me see if I can get it again.
Yeah, because normally your camera would screw on.
Right.
Right.
Well, what Tom has is a 2-piece deal. You got one part screws to the tripod, the other one screws to the camera, and it just slips on. You don't have to screw it every time.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, so
It's
there
a
it is.
Auxiliary mount.
That's
And then this red thing right here. When I'm done with the camera, I am so afraid of dropping this. Okay,
bet.
all the time, and for me to screw it in from my little cameras that I used to have, my cheap GoPros,
Right.
I got one stuck in there that I can't get out.
Oh no.
Okay, and then it got stripped and looked like a hat, Grumpus. I thought you had
Ye-
that. So yeah, I mean, I would never, like I tell Marie, I would never get that involved in it. If I
You
didn't
might
think I
have
was
to tether that to a cabinet or something.
Right.
yeah. We
My-
put this down here. I got so much junk, and you know what the thing is, I forget. Forget what I got. Still got 3 cameras in the bag from my old cameras.
Oh,
Yeah. You know, to do that kind of like outside or whatever.
right.
And I just use this camera for a little bit more clearer and stuff like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, this was really kind of a genius idea that Poppy had. I have that camera that Grumpus, I'm sorry, Grumpus, I don't know where my head is. The camera that Grumpus sent me, and he put the other piece of this on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
All the little Logitech.
We just because it's hook and loop tape, and it works. It just sticks there and it doesn't drop off or anything, and I can put it wherever I need it. It's so cool. I love it.
I don't use my phone because the way the buttons and stuff are set up on my phone.
Yeah,
Okay.
mine are
For
that
me
way
to put
too.
a clamp on it, okay,
Mhm.
to move it around, and then the phone. I just said no,
Right.
no.
Right.
But there's a lot of people that use their phones. You know.
I use my phone a lot of times when it's facing down. I don't.
Mhm.
I used to use my phone a lot to go live because it was better than my Chromebook.
Yeah.
But now I got this thing, and it seems to be doing pretty good.
Let me ask you a question. What mic are you using now?
The computer mic, it's Mac.
Don't sound bad at all. I gotta tell you that.
Thanks.
That really don't sound bad at all.
It's the one in the I forget what kind of Mac this is. It's an Air something, MacBook Air.
Mm-hmm. Now, when you put your phone up there, you mute that, okay? And that's just
Well, no, when I'm using my phone and my computer at the same time, I mute my computer, because if I mute the phone, there's some kind of echo thing going on.
Yep.
But if I mute the computer, it doesn't do that.
because there's really no way to mute the phone. Really,
Yeah.
because then you get both microphones working, so you're going to get a lot of feedback on it.
Right.
Okay.
So I just
Why don't you try this, Charlotte?
Mhm.
You can pick these up for like under $50 or not. This fits either on my phone, okay,
Yeah.
or on my computer, on laptop, whatever.
What is
And
it?
then you get this little lav mic, okay, that you can clip up on here.
Well, I could do that. I'm just worried about battery life. My lives usually run pretty long.
I get 7 hours out of these.
What brand is that?
Mavo.
Okay. MOVO?
Yep, MOVO.
Okay.
They got a single mic setup, but
Mhm.
they also have the one, because I don't know what kind of phone you have and what your pickup is.
It's Android Moto Edge.
Okay, so you can get this one, but then they have other Mavos, okay, that have extra other plugins.
Yeah, I need the USB. I can't use those.
Okay, so they do have them. You look it up on
Yeah.
there. They're fairly cheap. I mean, they work
Okay.
well. So I don't know.
Yeah. I miss being able to use that type, because I could always plug a lav mic into my phone and walk
Mhm.
around with it,
Yeah.
But I can't do that now. I mean, I could if I had a USB lav mic,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't right now. I would have to get some kind of adapter.
So if you look that up, you'll see that they have different
Mhm.
plugins, different size USB, the other straight one that plugs in,
Right.
different ones. I struggled with mics. I did not like my earlier videos because the mic on the little cameras and stuff like that, the camera was not equipped to be able to use a lav mic.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
It just didn't work. But if I plugged one in, okay, with a wire mic, I had a mic with 20 feet of wire. You talk about tied up around my
I used
feet.
to do that when I was doing cooking videos. I would use that really long wire, and then I'd get stuck. It would run out of room, and I'd fall, and it would pop off my shirt, and it was a mess.
I would suggest to you to get, if you're going to be stationary like that with that, get a regular mic.
Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't play
I
games
agree.
I wouldn't play too many games with anything else.
I could probably use what I have for now, that Boya.
Mhm.
It's a laugh, but I could probably use that for now until I get everything together. I've got a year or so.
Try it and see how you like it.
And the whole idea is record something first
Oh, and then listen back.
and listen to it first,
Mhm.
because then you'll get all the aspects of it. Too tinny. This mic right here, okay. If I don't put these covers are for my little cameras,
Okay.
okay, and this is exactly what it's for. It's a windsock that goes around the camera. So what I do is
Right.
I put them on here.
Okay.
All right, so it takes that hissing away. So
Is that Chris?
I have to agree with you, Chris.
Oh, stop.
It's the same way with this one, Charlotte. This here keeps some of the pop from my the P's and the S's and stuff.
Right.
It just
And the
cleans
spit.
them up a little
And,
bit.
you know,
Unless you got a hair lip, I mean, then it don't matter.
right.
Yeah.
My dad used to, oh my gosh, when I was a little girl, I would walk, well, I was probably middle school age, so 12, 13. And I would walk to the bus stop with my brothers, sometimes with my girlfriends. And my dad had this convertible Fiat Spider. And he would drive by with the top down, and he'd slow down really slow when he'd come up on me. And he'd go, "Hey, little girl, want some candy?" He was terrible. He was so terrible.
I know a guy out here. He's a comedian. Okay, and
Yeah,
he would go up and do some stuff when we
right
were
back.
playing and stuff.
I'm listening.
He said he made talking when we were standing at the bar.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "You know what's wrong with today? Back in the day, we would be able to make fun of anything. Okay?
Right, right.
Laugh, have a good time. You know, the whole bit.
Mhm.
You know." He said, "And now I don't know what to do. I don't know what
Right.
Look out in the audience. Some people
You
roll their
can't make
eyes or
fun of
whatever.
people anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, they're free. Geez, I don't get it.
I mean, Chris can, but
Yeah. Get off my lawn.
And they just have to get over it for us.
welcome in, Chris. Thank you
Yeah, I
very much
mean,
for coming and joining us.
Paid your ticket. You knew where you were coming.
Yeah.
I just got done making a video. Marie says, I don't know. She says, you keep saying Oriental food. She says, that's a slur.
I don't even know how that's a slur, but people
How
are
is
so
that a slur?
Asian now.
Well, when that's what she read,
Mhm.
it said it was a slur. I said, all right, listen to me. I said, I'll correct it. Friggin' Asian food.
Friggin' Asian food. I love Asian food. It is like
Yeah.
right up there,
It's
top
a
next to
slur.
ribeyes for me. But hey, Alex, how are
Alex, how
you?
you doing? I don't know.
And I especially love Korean food and Japanese food. Those are my two favorites. I
Yeah.
love me some Korean barbecue. Oh, good Lord, have
There's
mercy.
one right down the street from my house, and they're closed.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Well, I can make it on my oven, on my stove over here at home. But there's a a cooking channel that I watch called Aaron, Aaron, and Claire. And they are in Korea, and they're a young married couple, and the guy cooks and the wife is the taste tester. And let me tell you,
I'm here.
Sound like
I'm
my
in
house.
Vegas. I got the same situation.
right? But he makes it look so simple, and it is. What he does is so simple, and that's where I learned how to make the Korean barbecue was from him. It very few ingredients. They use a lot of green onions, a lot of chicken, a lot of rice, a lot of soy sauce. And then they have this pepper called gochujang. What? I don't know.
God bless you. I thought you sneezed.
Right? It's a paste, a red pepper paste or a chili paste. And I don't know how spicy it is because I've never personally used it because I don't know where to get it.
Mm-hmm.
But what was it that I used? I used sriracha instead.
Yep.
Because I figured that was similar and it was spicy, you know. And then what else was it that what's the name of that? Shoot.
Wasabi.
No, there's a sweet, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it.
Ain't that crazy, Charlotte?
It is. And if you'd have asked me yesterday, I could have told you.
I did a video today, and I was like, it sounded like hamana. Couldn't get the words out. I've been following this one dude. He was younger guy and started hiking and everything else like that. Wound up in China, okay, and went to culinary school in China, okay. Now he lives in, I think he lives in Thailand. I think that's where he's at. But he gets into the history of all different cooking, Asian food, the whole bit. So he just did a thing for Indonesia, and this month I'm involved in and that's why I do the research on it, you know, what actually to make and stuff. But he was on with a guy who's 100 years old, makes his own sriracha sauce. So he gave him the brand, you know, we're used to it here. And the old man said, "This is not good. This sriracha not good." Aaron and Claire. There you go.
Excuse me.
No, it's a pepper, Chris, I believe. Yeah, it's a pepper sriracha. But it's how they do it, how they make it. Like I was just
thank you, Jane Doe, for dropping the link. She dropped the link for Aaron and Claire's channel.
Yep.
It's really good. Check it out.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm answering
No, I
Chris
don't
here.
know what. I'm sorry.
No, I'm answering Chris here. That's Red Rooster is that, and it's from Louisiana. I use that. I got a couple bottles left. That I buy that in bulk because that's one of my favorites. That's how I make my buffalo sauce.
Okay.
That's good stuff. And you can't really tell the difference between that and Louisiana hot sauce. I can anyway.
Yeah, I think they taste pretty close to the same to me.
Yeah, and so but this one's cheaper. So that's a shame if they're going out of business because it's good stuff.
That is a shame.
Yeah.
I don't know how they would go out of business because that stuff's in every Mexican restaurant on every table down here.
It is. Sure is.
And you go to Louisiana. I mean, it's not the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you go upscale a little bit, you go to
Murphy really likes Valentina's.
There's so much. We did a thing. I was on live with a couple other cooks that were talking about different hot sauces and stuff like that, and how the craze came about. And it was basically from back in the early 70s when they were doing the buffalo chicken, the buffalo wings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how it started. And everybody started making the different buffalo sauces and stuff like that. Matter of fact, tomorrow or tonight on Sunday Dinner Chef, I got one with, it's called buffalo shrimp. We used to get this in a place in Lavalette, right on the ocean. We used to go to after work. And they sort of knew me coming in. Hey, how you doing? They had my scotch ready and bring me out a buffalo shrimp, whether I wanted it or not.
Oh, yeah. You know, I've got some great big shrimp, some jumbo shrimp in my freezer, and I've been trying to figure out what to do with them. And that sounds good as some buffalo shrimp.
Simple. Charlotte,
yeah.
I've been using the lard lately.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell you what,
You like it, don't you?
I do. We used to use it years ago
Mhm.
in the restaurant. And I just, from hearing everybody going, "Oh, it's no good for you. It's, it's going
Right.
to cause heart trouble." And this and that. Furthest thing from the truth. But it's so much cleaner.
Yes, it is.
I
Yes.
mean, the taste you get the taste of the food. You don't get that oily taste.
That's right. And not only that, Tom, but you can clean it with cornstarch and reuse it.
Yep.
So,
I got now Marie. Like I said, week or two ago, I opened up the closet door where the laundry is, the
Mhm.
washer and dryer.
Right.
Saying, what's under this cover here? What the hell? I never seen that before. I don't go in there. I pulled that damn thing back, and she's got buckets of plastic.
Okay.
And inside them buckets are these little ones. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's where she's putting the lard. So she
Oh,
got written on
okay.
it from the shrimp, seafood on there.
Yeah.
Once I did a thing about fried bread.
Uh-huh.
And bread, how'd she put it? She put down lard for frying bread.
Okay, so she's separating them based on what you've already cooked in it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Jen, let me tell you how to do that. When you go on StreamYard and you are in you're doing your live stream, right? And you know how your face is down at the bottom and all of your panel guests are at the bottom too? There's 3 dots next to the microphone. And you click on that and it'll say edit avatar, and you click on that. And then you can pull any picture you want off of your computer. I usually use the one that's next to my name on YouTube, but I don't right now.
You can make it anything you want.
You can make it anything you want. Yeah. You just create, I created this one that I have now on, what do you call it? Canva. And I did it as a logo, and I just downloaded it, and then I uploaded it into this. So it's real simple to do. And if you have problems, let me know, and I'll tell you how to do it. You're going to make your avatar picture of Grumps.
That'd be quite the improvement, Chris.
Yeah. Well, and not only that, but you might get Grumpus some extra views on his channel. He could make $13 a month instead
I'm
of
sure.
12.
I'm sure he'd make me more popular one way or another.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Wanted. Cyber police looking for this guy.
Right. Let me
Things
see.
are changing so much. Making videos and stuff like that. Things. I mean, even with the AI and stuff. You seen Grumpus a week or two ago.
Mhm.
I had trouble with music.
Yes.
Here's my music. Okay.
He said, "I'll
Tom,
leave."
I was thinking about that. Do you think it's the music itself, or just the fact you used AI? What I hear, YouTube's really cranking down on AI.
Well, what I figured out and doing a little bit more looking at it, it was more or less that it was a faceless video.
Oh.
Just had my logo up there, and the music was playing. They are really cracking down on people who are making these faceless videos. Okay,
Oh, okay.
Using AI-driven pictures. So you watch
So they
Robin
couldn't
Hood.
tell it was an intro.
Exactly.
Well, that's ridiculous.
But what happened was it would play and then kick off. Okay, then it had to restart everything, put it up again, play and kick off. All right. So Marie runs my channel on her computer. All right. So when that comes up, it stalls it stalls it. She has to go over and click it, and then it'll start going like that. So there's still a glitch with it, no matter how you add it up. But
I'll be darned.
yeah, but there again, the faceless stuff is what's really. The other day I seen a thing about Al Capone that we're going to do, and it was glitching, and different pictures, and the pictures kept coming up again. They don't get to the point because they want you to watch the full thing, and these guys are making millions of dollars on YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you got to be really careful what you watch and what you pay attention to. You know what I mean?
Right.
There was this. Go ahead.
I
I'm
was
sorry.
I'm doing faceless videos on my crafting,
Mm-mm.
but it's not AI.
But there's motion. It's not static.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Okay.
I think that's what you're alluding to, right, Tom? It's just a
Yes.
static picture.
Okay.
Exactly. So what they're doing now is that, like I said, they're making these documentaries, okay, about these different people.
Okay.
Hulk Hogan now is the big craze, okay.
Yeah.
So now they're doing these with the voice like this. That Hulk Hogan was in the ring, and
Oh yeah.
he body slummed somebody. They don't
Mhm.
get the verbiage the right way. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're cracking down on, because they're actually stealing from us.
Mhm. Mhm.
They're getting more views, more attractive
Yeah.
to that type of thing. I watched this guy last night. It's from Think TV, I think it is. He
Mhm.
does a lot of stuff
Yeah.
about YouTube and stuff.
Mhm.
He said right now, like I had mentioned a while back, that more people are watching on TV than they are anymore on a computer,
Yes.
more on the phone. Okay. And the algorithms now is not picking up on it. What they're telling people now is to make longer videos. Go to your older videos and make it like a documentary, or make it into like I forget the word he used with it. You can narrate it over it, but you can do an hour
Oh.
to get people to watch it. Yeah, more views, the
Just-
whole bit.
Just the opposite of what they were saying 3 years ago.
I know, right?
Yeah, unbelievable. But they said
Are you
people are not
talking-
paying attention.
Tom, are you talking about Think Media?
Think Media, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Sean,
I
the
watched
guy's
him
name
too.
is. Yeah.
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 Sean Cannell. Yeah.
Yeah. And last night I'm saying, wow. So the stuff that Maria's doing, okay, she's struggling with it. I mean, not everybody wants to sit there and listen to that stuff. So I made her put it up on a podcast, and the podcast is really doing well.
Mm-hmm.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to take her stuff and like link it, okay? Couple things, not go out of the box with it, but link like 4 or 5 of them in a row,
Right.
okay, to come up with 45 minutes or something like that of
Mhm.
constant going,
Yeah.
and see what happens. I don't know.
I think that's a great idea for her channel. Put a few stories together and
Yeah.
then throw those out.
maybe have her at the end of one introduce the
Transition
next
it.
one
Mhm.
and transition that away.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're changing stuff up with her, because I'm going to have her. She had the book that started all this, that she would write everything in,
Mhm.
and I'm going to have her with the book, and I'm going to have her put it down to her face like that, and like grin, and
Yeah.
then at the end fold it and put it on the table. Something to do something.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
I know that whenever I'm really tired and I can't sleep, I will turn on a audiobook on YouTube
Mhm.
and let that play, and I won't watch it. I'll turn
Yeah.
turn away from it, but I can still hear it, and that's how I go to sleep a lot.
Charlotte, you know what would be good for you?
What?
Put a couple of your projects together. Okay,
Mhm.
like when you did your diamond paint.
Mhm, mhm,
Okay, put 2 or 3 of them together that are finished. Like put that together and
mhm.
just put it up. I mean, all it is editing.
Yeah.
Putting them together and let it run. I'm going to give it a whack.
Right. Yeah, that's a good idea.
So Tom, have you been watching Michael Fire Jr. here lately?
Yeah.
Our
No, I
YouTube
haven't.
buddy?
No, I haven't seen him lately.
He just did a video. I don't know. It's a video or two ago
Uh-huh.
where he goes over I guess it's a site that you can run videos 24 live stream 24 hours a day, and he shows how to do that and how to put your stuff on it and let it run.
What's the name of this channel?
Michael, what's it?
Fire Jr.
Yeah, he knows all. He knows everything.
He's the OBS god.
Yeah, and everything else, Grumpus. By the way,
Yeah, yeah.
OpenShot. I switched from OpenShot because here's what I learned. If I do anything over 30 minutes, it drags. Okay, it takes
Mhm.
forever for it to develop. So what I did was I went to another site that I'm learning right now. It's called Shopcut.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is off the charts. Really good. Free, all open source, the whole bit.
What is it now?
A shot cut.
Yeah, but what does it do?
It's an editor, editing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm used to using OpenShop, but it has glitches. It has, it's
Okay.
they don't really update anything on it, and there's a lot of quirky things on there.
Okay.
So tonight I did one, and there again I had problems with music
Okay.
glitching and stuff like that on there.
Yeah.
But this ShopCut is open source. It's free, but it's got a lot of. I mean, I gotta watch this thing 100 times.
Yeah. I have voices too. Well, actually, it's me. Whenever I lay down to go to bed or go to sleep, I just keep thinking of everything that I need to do and solving problems for my kids and all the da.
Yeah.
And
Voices in my head are generally saying, "Don't do it."
right, that
My-
too.
Don't do
Voice
it,
in
you
my
know
head
better.
says, "I'm sick of you."
And yeah, playing something like that makes my
Yeah.
brain shut up.
Mine
For
lately
anybody
is
interested, Michael Fire Jr. is all about live streaming.
Right.
Okay.
His whole channel is that's what he does. Is show you how to live stream.
Okay.
there was another one that I think prior to that he was talking about where overlapping. In other words, you can process this stuff through this ShopCut. He even has something on about ShopCut in
Huh.
there, and he's saying that you start putting these things together, and you can run it 24/7 on YouTube. Yeah.
On YouTube.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
actually do it on YouTube, because what would happen, StreamYard, okay, right here, would cut you off at 12 hours.
hours or so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you couldn't go over 24 hours. Now they're
Right.
getting away from that all that stuff.
Okay.
So it's changing. It really is. It's getting into be more media driven, and they're dumping a lot of people. They are getting rid of a lot of people. If you don't have anything put up there, Grumpus,
Uh-oh.
for a while, they're pulling monetization. They're doing a lot of different stuff. So
Well, Grumpus does put something up every other week.
I'm still getting watch hours.
Yeah.
yeah,
Hi, Stephen. How
No,
are you?
well, I'm only breaking your chance.
Well, I
See-
do do some videos.
I need to see you freaking cook something. I don't believe you anymore.
You don't know how to cook, Tom.
I don't believe him anymore. That's crazy.
Every time anybody asks me what I ate, it's something I ate out.
I know, right?
And see, on top of it now, Grumpus, you could take your videos, okay? You could put a couple briskets together, different ways of doing brisket. If you
Yeah.
want to do that, you can voice over it, okay, with a little music in the background, and put that up as a video. That's what the people are leaning to.
Oh.
And on each time you do that, you can say you can see the full video at so and so, blah blah blah. Now let's go on to the next one.
Right.
I did something with Marie last Friday, okay, that I just said, come on, I'm going to pull the trigger on it. I'm having a hard time getting myself motivated to sit down. And CJ's been waiting to come up, okay. I thought we were going to do this live, and I had a couple other people lined up to do it.
Yeah.
So I said to Marie, sit down. I set the camera up.
Sit down.
I just made something.
Yeah.
She said, always catch me. Let me go comb my hair. I don't know, this is the whole routine. Okay.
I need my lipstick.
Yeah. So she said, you keep talking and I'll eat. I said,
Mhm.
that's what we normally do anyway.
Right. Right.
That's got like almost 180 views.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's just, and everybody's been saying on it, I felt like I was sitting there with you. With the talk
Okay.
and stuff. And it really wasn't nothing of any, it was just me that we cooked that stuff and how we grew up and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
That's what people want to hear.
That's kind of why I like to do these crafting videos, because a lot of people feel like they're crafting with you. And I think that's kind of why they're so popular, is because people sit down and they craft and they want to listen to something, so they're watching somebody else do something that they like too.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't know. I don't know which direction I'm going to head with this thing, but it's working so far, and I'm
Well,
enjoying it.
You
I'm
do what- you
actually
do what-
enjoying doing live streams again.
You do what's fun for you.
Yeah,
you got
The
it. You got it.
the viewers will come.
right.
That Sean said last night. It's not about views anymore. It's not about subs. It's not about that anymore. It's
What's
about how you connect with the people that are watching you.
Right.
Plain and simple. You know,
Right.
he said, and that's it. And on top of it, if you do this where you don't go down the rabbit holes with everything and follow, he said, there's people out there that, I got to get this right, or the professional,
Mhm.
like NBC or Netflix or something.
Right.
People don't want to see that. They want to hear normal talk. They want to see you goof up here and there.
Well,
You
I
know,
think now here is a theory, and you can tell me what you think about it after I tell it to you. But I see how, you know, with the advent of all this technology and all these phones, and people are just in their heads so much and in this social media stuff. I think people watching real people do real things is almost a replacement for their interaction with actual folks away from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
yeah,
Am I
sure
getting
does.
that thought across
I have more friends on YouTube
than in real
Yeah.
life?
than in real life,
Mhm.
and the ones that I'm friends with in real life wouldn't give me the time of the day to
Right.
watch. Okay,
Right.
so I mean, this is more. You guys are more. I'm more attached to you guys than anything else.
Right.
You know what I
Oh
mean?
my goodness.
Well,
Steven
same here.
said, I have one video that hit 50K views sometime. Oh, that's wonderful, Steven.
There again, like
That
you know,
is great. Go figure.
Stephen
Hey,
put
it
that good stuff.
happens, you know. Congrats. That's wonderful.
That guy Sean last night said, by you doing these videos
Mhm.
and hoping that it's
Mhm.
going to take off, you're fooling yourself.
Yeah.
That's the wrong motivation.
Yeah, definitely.
You got to just keep putting them out, be steady, consistent with it, okay,
Mhm.
and like what you're doing. That's all. He says these guys will go out and buy these big camera setups and all this other stuff,
Right.
all right, and have no dialogue. They have no personality,
Right.
okay. Robots on there because they don't want to say something off color
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I told Maria I could fit right into that being off color. Are you rabbit?
Yes, you can, Tom.
Well, I mean, you got two groups of people on YouTube. You got the ones that are doing it to have a good time, have fun, make some friends, and then
Right.
you got others that are trying to make a business out of it.
That's right.
Exactly.
And
That's
I don't
just
have
what
a
it-
problem with somebody wanting to make a business out of it. If they want to work that hard, then I
Right.
hope the rewards come their direction.
Oh yeah, me too.
But for myself, that's not why I'm in. I don't want somebody that's running a YouTube business to try to coddle me and mentor me, because that's not what I'm in it for.
Right. Right. See, what I want to do
just like
is
those
have
guys
fun
don't want
and
to listen
make
to
a
me
lot of
because I don't take it serious enough.
Yeah, Charlie.
I'm sorry.
No, I thought you were talking.
Oh, I said what I want to do is have fun with it and still make a whole lot of money doing it.
Well, I mean, that'd be great.
Wouldn't that be great? But
And
it
you know
doesn't
what?
work that way.
You know what? I wouldn't say that, Charlotte. I would say that
No.
people would turn around and say, you know what, this guy's having fun. Let's watch it. Let's see what's going on.
True.
What do you need? What do you need, or how we want to do this and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there are more people out there who are just on a short. Okay,
Uh-huh.
look at the algorithm on a short. The click throughs on a short,
Yeah.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Bloop bloop, and it- move on.
They swipe right off of it.
They
Yep.
said you need a hook to draw them in for 15 seconds. I need a bat.
I need
Boom.
that.
It
Yeah,
takes me
but-
20. takes me 20 seconds to say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Press the right button. Oh, you son of a bit. Well, I'm wrong place and this and that. It's amazing. Now the kick is all of a sudden I seen an advertisement today from what's the guy's name? Runs Facebook. Whatever.
Oh, Zuckerberg.
Zuckerberg.
Like that.
Yeah, Zuckerberg. I seen he put something up today
Mhm.
that guess what?
Hmm.
We're opening up another form of Facebook where you can send your shorts, put your videos up on here, blah
Oh.
blah blah. Okay,
Mhm.
ain't gonna work. YouTube is the biggest in the world.
Yes.
He's trying to poach YouTube.
Yeah,
Yes, he is.
exactly.
Well, you
So-
know, TikTok did too, and TikTok did a good job. But they used a different format with these short videos. And now YouTube is trying to poach TikTok with the shorts.
Correct.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, now the shorts went up to 3 minutes, and now this guy,
right. Nobody
Sean-
wants a 3-minute short.
this guy, Sean turned around and said, "Yeah, you can make the shorts. You can do whatever you want with them, but make them coincide with the long form video. That's how you're going to
Right.
draw people in. You know,
Okay.
Well, wasn't the shorts originally 1 minute, less than a minute?
It was originally
they were-
15
they were
seconds or 30.
15
30 was it
seconds, or
30
30
seconds?
seconds, 30 seconds.
Originally.
And it went to a minute. Now we're up to 3 minutes.
I
So
don't
we've gone from your videos need to be around the 7 to 8 minute mark to a 30-second mark. Now they're saying 3 minute shorts and
Yeah.
long form videos. So
Mhm.
they don't know any more than we know.
Right. Right.
You're 100% right. I mean, you know what? And here's the other one. Okay. I like these people who turn around and say, well, I watched this guy the other night talking about how to get more subscribers, how to get more views on this and that.
hmm
They talk around it, but they never get to the point because the whole idea
That's
is they
right.
want the views, they want the
Mhm.
subs. Okay. And at the end of it, it comes back to check in next time for another video on how I can get you more.
hmm
You didn't
And-
get me
and
there in the
when I
first
watch-
place.
When I watch those videos, the first thing I do is pause it and look and see how many subs they have.
Right.
See if they're any good or not. If
Right.
they've got 57,000 subs, I'm not going to listen to them.
Yeah. I mean, it's completely nuts. But you know what? Some people on there have a good. They can't tell you, like you just said, they don't know what's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Steven's doing it for fun too.
Yeah. Before I got monetized on the Keto channel,
Yeah.
okay, I have one. I have one short, okay,
Yeah.
of me. No, I'm sorry. It was me It was the after fact of homemade sausage and broccoli rabe on the plate with Frank Sinatra singing.
hmm
It's got 163,000 views.
Oh my goodness.
Charlotte, I wasn't monetized. Okay. As soon as I got monetized, if I was lucky to get 50 people watching it.
Right.
So how they put you out there is totally different. Totally
Right.
different.
Right.
I don't know.
I usually get about 1,000 views on a short, anywhere between 800 and 1,000.
Mhm.
Usually. Now the last one I did of, I think it was the grandson. It got like 1,900,
Okay.
but you know that was a funny video though. I mean, it was cute. It wasn't funny. It was funny and it was cute because you know it was a kid.
Yeah.
And he's, you know what? This is crazy, y'all. But last week he was here, and y'all know he's had a struggle with talking since.
Mhm.
He was speaking to me in complete sentences the other day. Now, half of the time I could understand what he said, and the other half I couldn't. But I was absolutely amazed. He just turned 5 in July, and he started kindergarten this week, and now he's going to get his speech therapy again. So I'm hoping that by Christmas time, he is well on his way to
Sure.
catching up.
That's like that joke I tell all the time. Little boy, 7 years old, sitting at the table. They had him, the doctors back and forth. Okay, never talked, never said anything, never said a word. just
Mhm.
nod every once in a while and this and that. And so one night they're eating dinner, okay,
Mhm.
and he takes his fork and he throws it down. He says, "These peas suck."
Oh,
And the mother says to him, "Johnny, you can talk. Oh my God. How come you haven't said anything all these years? He's up to now, everything was all right."
Oh wow, look at that. I posted a short on progress of my kitchen. Before I went to bed, I saw it had 3,000 views. The next day it said only 1,300. How in the world?
Yeah, because what happens is they're looking for bots and stuff like that. See, they have these bot farms, okay, that will come in and they'll like him. It happened to me too.
Yeah.
Well, they'll come in and they like it, but they're trying to get your information.
Oh,
And what they do is, I have a story for that one. But what they do is they take your short and post it again, but block the United States.
what?
Yeah, they can. So if you allow remixing on your videos and stuff like that, they can do
Right.
that.
Okay.
I had a guy who was Tom David Kito Cook had blocks, okay, rocks and stuff like that with fire going, the thing on top of it, okay, and did my video word for word, but he was cooking.
Oh,
I lost it. I went out of my mind. Okay, you can't get a hold of nobody on YouTube.
Oh no,
And
forget that.
so when I did get a hold of somebody, I went to the guy's site, to the thing, and I said, "I am Tom Garvey, you little frigger." I said, "You take this down, or I'm going to hunt you down." I mean, it's for the whole routine. Okay?
right. Yeah.
But he said,
Oh, God.
No. He write back, No. I like your channel so much, I try to replicate. Word for word. And then I thought about it. What the hell am I care? You know what I mean? Yeah, knock yourself out.
Yeah. Knock yourself out.
Do it. You know, unbelievable.
Oh, wow. I never even thought of that.
Yeah. And it's happening more and more with there again. They can block you, take your video and then block you, and then
You'll
use
never
your
know
stuff,
it.
and you never know.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of crazy bastards out there. It's just, I don't know.
I would never even think to do something like that until you.
I mean, if they want to take my, every 3 months me getting $100 and then knock yourself out. If you can do something better,
Yeah,
go
right.
crazy. You know,
Wow, you're getting it every 3 months. I'm getting it like every 5.
really?
Yeah,
Wow. I shouldn't have said nothing.
I know, right? Gosh. Okay.
I had somebody
Nick-
send me a
Nick
super
Mannon's
chat and they took
another
it back.
good one.
Key points on how to grow your channel, and I know a few channels that were small and have grown by following his. Yeah, I've seen him, and you know what?
Yeah,
I
he's-
like his brother too. The what's his name? D Nemon. I don't know if he's posting videos anymore. I haven't seen him for a while. Him and his girlfriend during COVID were stranded in Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
And they live in Thailand or somewhere like that,
Mhm.
some Asian country. And ever since they went back, I haven't seen much of him.
Yeah.
But I
You guys-
really like his brother.
If you guys get a chance, check out a channel called OTR. OTR. This is a guy who started out as a backpacker. I was telling you before. Went to culinary school in China, and he runs a couple restaurants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he's mainly stays in Indonesia, Philippines, Thailand, all these different places, and he does these videos on it.
Right.
But he digs into it, like where did the Thai chili come from? Where did chili peppers come from?
Oh, cool.
And he goes into that whole, you know what it's good for?
Going
Get
to
in bed and exactly, and put it up and watch this stuff. But he's got a lot of pretty cool videos
right.
about it.
See, now that's other stuff I like to watch when I'm going to sleep is documentaries and education.
It looks like he's got a lot of videos.
Yes, and then on top of it, all right, he's the one who's pioneering this stuff right now with 50-some minute videos
Oh,
to be watched on big screen TV and stuff like
right.
that.
Yeah, his last 3 is over an hour.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty,
Well,
pretty
our
interesting.
live streams are over an hour.
Far from educational.
We are very educational.
Can I
We're
come out
just
of the
not
corner now?
We're just not repeatable.
It's exactly.
Jesus Christ out loud.
Y'all, I slept. I did like you did today, Grumpus. I slept a lot of the day. But
I have never slept like that. I can't remember ever doing that, even when I'm sick.
yeah,
Why telling you to catch up, man?
well, I kept
I
going
think
to
so.
sleep and waking up because
I mean, I woke up. I
Waking up
first
from
woke
hot
up around.
flashes.
I first woke up around 8 o'clock, and I beat that snooze together. I mean, like it owed me money. And finally, I just shut it off.
beat it like it owed you money.
my phone is my phone number is a Florida area code. I never
Okay.
changed it. I never seen the reason to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everybody
Right.
knows me by that thing.
Right.
But I got this one son of a
Gun.
calls me just about every other morning at 6:30 in the morning.
What?
I shut it off, but I still hear the phone.
Yeah.
Like that. So I think it was Wednesday morning. It went off 5:30. No, 4:30.
Oh no. Oh no.
I picked it
I
up.
got a lumber salesman calls me at 7:30 almost every day. I don't even answer it anymore.
I picked up the phone and I said, "This better be really good, you rep." And bing, bang, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Oh no.
Yeah, wasn't my car warranty? That's for
Oh,
sure.
no.
Wasn't my car warranty?
You know, my daughter still has her phone area code from Virginia. She never changed it.
Mhm.
And she's been here over 10 years and still has a Virginia area code. But no, I have this guy that has an alarm set in my house for 5 o'clock every morning. And that's what I wake up to. And I just want to punch it like it owes me money too. And what he'll do is get up, go in the shower, and the alarm clock goes off 10 minutes later because he's hit the snooze
Yeah.
or the phone.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I wake up, go find I'm looking for the phone because it's dark in the bedroom. And I'm like, where the devil is it? And then I have to turn it off myself. And then I holler obscenities at him from the bedroom, hoping that he can hear it over the water pouring on his head.
That's crazy.
He pretends that he does not hear it.
Yeah, right. Hey, Stephen, he a week or two ago, Jean Perrier, whatever his name is, he stepped away from YouTube.
What?
Yeah,
Gonna take a short break.
Yeah, he's going to take a break, and I'll be back. Okay, and then what we got here, we're going to take a, But he took a break. I'll be back.
Yeah, I enjoy watching this stuff.
Yeah, he's got really good stuff.
Simon, I do that too. I leave my phone on at night because if one of my kids calls me in the middle of the night, I need to answer it. And they're grown, but I still need to answer it. Because now if my kids call me in the middle of the night, it's to bail them out of jail. Somebody's, in the emergency room, or it's not, hey, can you pick
Wait a
me
minute, Charlie, what's your number?
I will say none of my children have been to jail. And
All right, well.
we've only had a couple of emergency room trips. My daughter called me one night when she was in the hospital. She had a gallbladder attack. And Do you know she drove herself to the hospital?
Really?
Yeah, with a gallbladder attack. I'm like, are you stupid? You could have called us. We could have come and got you. Yeah. But you know, that's just part of the job that never ends till they throw dirt on your head.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not responsible for anyone anymore. You know,
Anymore.
Simon, I have 2 years before my youngest son turns 18. And I say that all the time. I'll be so glad when I'm not responsible for other humans. But I don't think it ever ends for me,
It don't.
you know, because I got a 40-year-old daughter who's, you know,
Well, it's like my boss says, a mother's only as happy as their saddest child.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Think-
Yeah.
thi-
I'm just a mom. I mean, I'm a mom till the day I die. It never ends.
I was in the store today and watching, as I'm walking through and stuff like that, and somebody says, looks at you, I say hi. Hey, how you doing?
Sure.
And it don't hurt. You know what I mean? But this one dude, I guess his wife had maybe a 2-year-old maybe in
Mhm.
there, and he's carrying an older child, 2 girls. Okay, so I'm pulling through the meat and looking at all different stuff like that, and I said, let me get out of your way. Let me move the cart out of the way so you can get in here and look also.
Right.
So the little girl that he's holding, she says, "Thank you, mister."
Aw.
I went, "Wow." I
Aw.
said, "Thank you." I said to him, I says, "Cherish that."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It can change in a heartbeat, but I mean,
They
And
turn
he's
on
holding-
you, don't they?
yeah. And he's holding his kid, and I'm saying, "Wow, wow, wow."
Yeah.
Very rarely see that.
Did y'all hear me tell you about the kid that passed out at the band field today?
Uh-uh.
We haven't heard anything, but she ended up meat wagon took her away, the ambulance. She passed out, and then Murphy said that, Murphy's in the back because he's on the bass drums. And apparently that's where his dot is, in the
Mhm.
back. And then she was in the front on a flute or clarinet or one of those instruments. And he saw her fall, and he saw her sit back up after she came to. And then she fell back again and started twitching and
Wow.
foaming at the mouth.
Seizure.
We don't know if she had a heat stroke, if she has epilepsy. We don't know anything.
Well, she played the flute. That takes a lot of air.
It does. It
So it
does.
may have been too hot.
Well, and the thing is, it's not been that hot here today. I mean, I think our high was 88, which, yes, it's warm, but it's not like it was 2 weeks ago when it was 114 heat index.
Yeah.
It was 110 today.
And it was overcast today. The sun was not beating down on them at all. And so it kind of has me a little confused. So it kind of makes me think that maybe she had some kind of medical emergency or something like that wasn't related to the heat.
Yeah.
But you never
You
know.
never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
And I probably won't know anything more definitive until Monday, when he gets home from school. But they are, and the band practice. Oh my goodness. They practice on the pavement.
Whew.
Oh my gosh. Our kids, thankfully, do not have to do that very often. A few times they do, a few times, but mostly they're on an old soccer field, or the football field if the football players aren't playing on it.
Yeah. They're talking about changing the school hours out here.
Oh, I just said that to Poppy this afternoon when I found out what happened. And see, their band practice was only from 9 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't in the hotter part of the day because, down here at this time of year, the hottest part of the day is really between about 2 and 6. That's when it gets really oppressive. the football team won't let them see. We have that problem too, Simon. If the football team's practicing, they won't let us use the field. So, but we have another field. Like I said, it's their old soccer field. And then we have a parking lot across the street, and we have the parking lot behind the band hall. And well, there's some other places they can go. But still, my point is, I was just telling Poppy this afternoon, I said, I don't know why they don't have practice at like 7 in the morning. If it's going to be 3 hours on the weekend, 7 in the morning till 10 in the morning, because it's not so hot then. Or do it after dark and have them turn the lights on for them or something.
Yeah, like 7 o'clock or something, like 7 to 8 or something, like for an hour at least.
Oh, well.
Early in the morning is tough on a musician because of their getting ready to breathe different and stuff like that. So.
Here they do 2 day. Wait. Hang on. Let me get that right. Here they do 2 a day. So they practice marching in the morning. Then when it gets hot, they go inside and practice the music. Okay. See, ours don't do that. They go outside at 1:30 when band class starts, and they don't come inside until 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the evening when band practice is over.
The hottest part of the day.
Yeah. Now that's during the week. On the weekend, we don't usually have a lot of Saturday practices. I don't know what this one was about. And I think it was more to get them get the marching down. It wasn't necessarily practicing the music. It was more figuring out where they're going to be marching and weaving and doing all their stuff. But
that's insane on that. You know what I mean? Where you got to be.
Oh yeah.
And reading the music and everything else like that. So
it's something else to watch. I love it. I love watching them choreograph that whole thing. And it's just really fascinating to me.
If I choreographed it, it'd be look like a massacre at the bus stop or something.
Well, they use computers to do it now too.
Yeah.
And they're there all day. Yeah. Your niece was beat. I love being a band parent too. I really do. I enjoy going to the football games. I enjoy listening to the band and going to the competitions and the whole 9 yards. I love it. Last year I couldn't do any recordings of, I did record on my phone, but I couldn't post them because it was all a lot of it was copyrighted music. And I couldn't. The year before, it wasn't copyrighted music. It was original stuff that. Yeah,
that's the thing right there that burns me to no end, because most of the time, the people who are singing it, like the vocals of it, everybody assumes that they write the music and everything. As soon as that music gets published, okay, and you have an attorney you have to go sign the contracts and stuff like that. Most of them, there's a clause in there that they get in control of that. The attorneys, they're the ones who go after you. Okay, they're the ones, law firms. Jimmy Buffett was actually the only Jimmy Buffett, and there was another musician that did not want his music out.
I think it was Michael Jackson. He owned his own stuff.
Didn't want anybody to use it and all this stuff. Paul McCartney owns that stuff now, but the bottom line is, why not use it? Okay. I mean, today I heard on the radio, American Pie. Okay. Would I ever use that kind of music? No. Okay. To me, I didn't like it when it first came out.
Right.
But to get coverage on it, okay, why not? Okay. And I mean, it just, I don't know. Like, I like Bob Seger. Okay. We played in the band. We played a lot of Bob Seger stuff. Okay. I just seen a thing today. I think he's 76 or 78. Okay. And he's wheelchair bound.
Oh no.
Okay. So to play his music on YouTube, okay. Why wouldn't he want his music back out there? Because he's going to get royalties from that anyway. You know what I mean? From the record label.
Right.
I don't get it. I just don't.
Yeah. Simon said it's a crock. The whole fair use thing for music.
Yeah, I mean, it's just ridiculous.
It is a crock. And Simon, I only have 2 more years of band parenting to go, which is really sad. Well, I don't know. Murphy might play in the college band. Violet, I don't think Violet's going to. I think she's going to head more towards vocal music.
Well, the three of us should start a band.
I can play the.
No, you sing. You can sing. You sing up front.
I don't sing so well anymore.
We'll call it Ma and Pa Kettle and Son.
And son. That's funny. That's funny. I want to be Mrs. Kravitz. That's the female version of "Stay off my lawn."
Exactly. I watched a little bit of that. I don't know why it came up, but it came up. Ma and Pa Kettle come up on one of the things here. Grumpus, I started laughing like a complete moron because
I used to love watching those.
he's on the railroad tracks and he's got his hands on the steering wheel, looking straight ahead. And the sheriff or somebody come up, put their hands on the car. He went, "Get your hands off my car." Didn't even look at him. I lost it. Maurice, what the hell?
I still use his line all the time. Something comes up around here, and I say, I'm going to have to fix that one of these days.
And then I guess it was about a week or so ago. You get tired of watching stuff on I watch YouTube. That's all I do, but all different shows and stuff. I found a clip. I don't know, maybe 15 minutes of Laurel and Hardy. Okay, when they had the well spiked with bootleg liquor.
Yeah.
And they got to pull the pot of water up. And next thing I know, the fat guy would do something, and a little guy would come in and do. I told Marie, "That's us. That's us right there." And they were singing a song. He was singing "La la 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 la," and a little Laurel Hardy with Laurel, I guess. Then he would go bump bump. Well, after we watched it, a couple of days later, Marie's by the sink, and I'm getting done with a video, and said, "I got to put music to it," and she went bump bump. I mean, just lost it like that. We're having a lot of fun. We are.
Good. One day we'll have a lot of fun.
She said to me, I said to her the other night, I said, "You want to go somewhere? Come on, we'll go out and, have a drink or something like that." Nope.
Yeah.
I'm fine at home.
Me too. I like being at home.
It's hard for me to get Vicky to go out.
She said, what did she say to me? Oh, I said, we're at the store the other day, and I said, "Do I need Chianti?" And she said, "No, I don't think so." Okay. So we got home the whole bit. I bought some Pinot Noir because I'm doing a cook. I'm making chicken coq au vin.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the Pinot Noir, and I said, I might have a glass of this. She said, "You might have finished the Chianti that you got in there." She had it friggin' hidden with a towel over it. And I said, "Okay." Unbelievable.
Well, I've discovered something. I can't drink regular coffee anymore.
Uh-oh.
Bam, 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 bam.
Oh,
yeah.
And I feel like there's a tornado in my chest, and my hands shake.
You have AFib?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Maybe.
Who knows?
That's they're coming up with a lot more with that AFib stuff because Hulk Hogan, his death certificate said that he had AFib and leukemia.
And what? Leukemia?
Leukemia. Yep. CLL.
Oh no.
Yep.
Well, I went to, at first I was drinking decaf, but it tasted like poop. Brown water. It wasn't good. So I ordered myself, I did a little bit of research and ordered myself some Green Mountain half calf.
Oh.
And that's working for now.
Green Mountain coffee is really good.
It tastes good. It's doesn't give me that tornado feeling. But a few weeks ago I woke up. It was right after I went to sleep, but I woke up and my heart was just pounding. And I didn't know what had it felt like an anxiety attack.
Okay.
And it happened like 3 days in a row. And I said, I need to experiment and find out if this is real anxiety or if it's this caffeine I'm drinking
Yeah.
before I go to the doctor and, have it come undone and spend a bunch of money. So I experimented and I didn't drink any coffee for, I don't know, about 3 days. And Poppy went and bought me some decaf and I experimented with that for about a week. But as soon as I quit drinking the caffeine, now tea doesn't bother me, but coffee apparently does. And I don't know how much more caffeine is in coffee versus tea. But good night, Moonrose. Take care, and I will see you soon.
Well, you know what, Charlotte? Basically, what it is the process that they put through the coffee.
Is that what it is?
Sure. I mean,
Well, I can drink tea all day long, and it doesn't bother me a bit.
I can't drink green tea.
Oh,
Not at all can I have green tea whatsoever.
Yeah.
But stomach pains and stuff like that.
Within 15 minutes of drinking coffee, I start feeling jittery and like I don't know what to do with myself. And, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
But this is a new development. I don't understand why it would just hit me all of a sudden.
Well, it can be caused a lot of different things.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just blame it on the
Already.
coffee. Yeah, I mean, it just
You know.
how much coffee do you drink?
Funny that you ask because I usually only drink a cup in the morning. That's
Really?
it.
I
But
would change brands.
that night, I drank a cup that evening. And that's when all that started. I went through this little phase where I was drinking a little bit in the evenings. And I mean, I wouldn't even finish the whole cup.
So this is 16 ounces. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, these are from Starbucks. Okay, 16-ounce cup, travel cups. They're plastic.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
16 ounces. I would do 3 of these in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, you took my chest was doing a polka and a cha-cha at the same time.
Oh, I bet it was.
One of them things.
Bet.
The other night,
It's cups.
it had to be 2:00 in the morning. I can't sleep. I mean, I got crap rolling through my head and
Bouncing off the walls.
yeah, and I just the whole bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm getting up. Marie says, "Where are you going?" She makes a pot of coffee, and if we don't drink it all, I've been cutting back.
Mm-hmm.
And what she'll do, she'll put it in a container and puts it in a refrigerator. Because she'll have throughout the day, she'll have iced coffee.
Iced coffee, yeah.
So I says, "Do we have any coffee in there?" She says, "No." I said, "I'm going to make a pot." "Are you crazy? 3:00 in the morning. What are you going to have?" I said, "I can't sleep anyway." What the hell's the difference?
Might as well. I'm up.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I haven't had that problem since I started drinking this. So,
Have you ever had Cuban coffee?
yes, I love it. I even have a mocha pot here.
Really?
Yeah. And I make, you know
Espresso?
how like when you put it on the stove and those first little dribbles that come out, you
Mhm.
pour it a little bit in a cup and then you put sugar in it and you stir it up and make that caramel colored.
Mhm.
Then you pour the rest of it. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking good.
Yeah.
That is my favorite thing in the whole world. I love it.
I had, we were out drinking one night, a bunch of us, after work.
Hmm.
We'd go into New Brunswick, and there was a Cuban restaurant. We used to go,
Mhm.
like a diner type of thing. They would have Cuban coffee there.
Hmm.
Man, I had to be maybe 20, 28, 29 years old.
Right.
think you know better. Okay. I had 2 of them. Bam! Drink it down real quick.
God,
Whoa. Okay. That's took about a shot of speed.
that's
Right.
right.
Okay, give me another one.
Oh
Okay.
no.
The guy said to me, "You sure, man?" Bang.
Oh,
On the way home, I told one guy, "Step on it," and I mean now.
oh my gosh. Yeah, that's rough right there. I don't know
My
how you
God.
did that because that stuff is potent.
Yeah. So we used to go into the city to a couple, Italian restaurants after work and everything.
Mhm,
Now, I'm talking 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning.
mhm.
We go to these restaurants would be open, especially on the weekend. And then I would have an espresso.
Mm.
So I said to the guy, "Give me another one." Okay. He says, "Oh man, that's going to keep you up all night and everything like that." I said, "Have you ever had Cuban coffee?" This is like drinking decaf.
Right. I
Oh,
use
man.
I guess the standard Cafe Bustelo, but I like Lavazza. It's a I think it has a different flavor. I like it a lot. It's just a different brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
But boy, that's some good stuff. Man, it's good.
There was this.
I have to go to the ladies' room. I'll be right back.
Okay. There was this one now called Black Rifle or Black Powder or
Oh,
something
yeah.
like that. Okay.
Poppy
Wow.
drinks that.
That's kind of tough coffee.
That's actually probably what I drank that night.
Ah, there you go.
And
We're dialing it in here.
it
Mhm.
was leftover coffee from what he had made that morning.
Well,
So,
just call me Clouseau from now on.
right. I won't be drinking it again. I promise you that.
Grumpus, what's cooking, brother?
I just drink the plain old Folgers.
That's
It's
what we
pretty
get.
simple.
Yeah.
But
Sure
on the
do.
weekend, I may have 4 or 5 cups in the morning,
Mhm.
just sitting out on the deck, just one after another.
See, doing keto, I drink it with heavy cream.
I have to have cream and sugar anymore. I can't. I haven't been able to do black in years. It tears my stomach up.
I do 40% heavy cream, so that's what they make butter with. You know what I mean? And for a
Mhm.
while there, I was dropping in what do you call it? A tablespoon of butter into the coffee.
In your coffee?
Yeah, and I have the frother and spin it around. You can't tell the difference between that and heavy cream and stuff.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, and that you got your fat in there, and it also help you metabolize it a little bit better, and like that. But
Never heard of that.
Yeah, so I just use the heavy cream and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, getting older and stuff like that. There's a lot of things I got to cut back. Like Marie says to me, well, you can't drink too much wine or too much alcohol because then you toss and turn all night. Okay. I said, you ought to try being inside here the next morning. Freaking hangover. Holy moly. But yeah, you can't do it like I used to. That's for sure. Thank
No,
God.
I can't either. I mean, I drank black coffee for probably 40 some years, and then it got to where it just tore my stomach up. So I have to tame it down now.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you get your chores done outside?
I didn't do any. Well, it rained today. Not a lot, just enough to muddy stuff up. You can't go out and do anything.
Yeah. We get
But no, I didn't get anything done today.
We got clouds showed up a little bit today, but it was hot today. It was 110, and I'm starting to feel it every time we go out.
I mean, I got stuff I need to do outside, but like you said, it hadn't been as hot here as it has been out there. But
Yeah.
I mean, you go out in the mornings, it's so humid. You take a deep breath, you feel like you're drowning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's the humidity. I can't do it. We have people, friends of ours. Well, I knew from when I was playing, they would come watch us all the time. They just moved from Vegas to the Villages in Florida.
Oh no.
And she said, "Tom, you used to live out that way. What do you think about it?" I went, good luck. Good luck.
Well, the Villages is more inland too, so they probably won't have the hurricane evacuations like you do when you're on the coast. But
I don't
boy,
know.
the Villages is a playground for older folks.
Said
And
that
when I
right.
say playground, there's a whole lot of swapping going on down there.
Well, I tell you
Ooh,
one
so
thing.
it's a destination vacation.
Yeah. One lady said, we didn't live there, okay, but it
Mhm,
was almost the same thing where we lived in Tarpon and especially in Hudson,
right.
okay. And we went to the clubhouse, and lady came over to me and she said, "You need to put your keys up in that bowl up there."
What?
I said, for what? Okay. Well, people would pick out the keys, wink at you the whole bit, and then
They,
Oh
they
my
mix them up.
goodness.
You just grab one, huh?
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I can tell you. I mean, I just we'll leave it at that. Let's put it that way.
Oh
I
my.
said, please tell me you didn't put your key in there. To the woman, Marie's kicking me under the table. She said, I didn't know this place was like that. I said, neither did I. First time I found out about it.
Mm-hmm.
But just there was certain people that
Mhm.
were doing it. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
I said, I tell you what, I would feel awful lonely if nobody picked my key.
That'd be worse. That'd be worse than picking last for kickball.
Right?
It was hysterical. And then they would do the line dancing, okay.
Uh-huh.
And they do the conga line first, and then they go out. This is all playing. They had a DJ there,
Uh-huh.
and the DJ stuttered. Up
Stop.
next. Oh Jesus! But then it would come over and ask you to dance, and all I would do is hold up my cane. Line dance? I can't walk straight, for Christ's sake. What are you talking about?
That's funny.
But it
Oh.
was hysterical. It was crazy.
I didn't turn my face back on yet.
I said,
No,
good thing. I said, don't let that guy call bingo. There'll be a mutiny. They didn't care for me too much at the clubhouse.
Mm-mm-mm.
Then we were at the pool one afternoon. I had friends of mine who I didn't know who moved from Jersey to Florida, and he had a club.
Mm-hmm.
And when we got there, the club was sold.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we went to the bar that afternoon, and he was like sort of embarrassed because I think he lost it, whatever like that. Frankie, don't worry about it. Me and Frankie grew up together playing in a band.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we were 13, 14 years old or younger, and so him and his girlfriend come over, and we went to the pool. It was a huge Olympic-sized swimming pool, and all the chairs and lounges around it. And this one dude comes in and he drops a little boat in, which you're not allowed to do. Okay. So I'm hanging by the side because I had my cane there, hanging by the side of the pool. And we're talking. And all of a sudden, this idiot brings the boat up around by us. Okay. And he's laughing, going around. Marie's going, ha, 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 ha. I told Marie, get up against the wall. Stand up over here. He come back around there, I grabbed my cane, and bang, I nailed that boat. Pieces everywhere. He went kind of crazy. With that, the property manager, was watching him through the door. Okay, and you're gonna pay for that? Make me. And she come walking out. She come walking out. And he got into it and this and that. So I said, I can't go to the pool no more.
Oh no.
I can't go to the dances no more they have.
Time to leave.
I told Maria,
Leave.
I said to Maria, the next time we go to one of these affairs and they have that bowl up there, I got a skeleton key. I'm going to drop in.
Stuck there holding your own key.
Oh
Unbelievable.
my goodness.
That was crazy.
That's funny.
No, I have a friend who lives in the Villages. And from what I understand, it is Peyton Place.
Oh yeah, and the different places they have around there. I used to go there because I used to go see a buddy of mine who played with Rocky and the Rollers.
Uh-huh.
The big band out that way. And he had all kinds of, people would go out. And then a buddy of mine played guitar for the Capris.
Uh-huh.
So we went, we bought the tickets, went to see him. And when we got there, Rocky said, go to the window and get your money back. You ain't paying like that. So we had front row seats and everything else like that every time we went there. But you could just tell how it was. You're not supposed to do that. That's where Get Off My Lawn, I think, began.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Mm-hmm.
Get off my lawn before I give you a lump.
Mm-hmm. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end the live stream because I am pooped.
Sounds good to me. What time is
Well,
it?
it's been fun.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming up and entertaining us tonight. Everybody in the chat, thank you for being here. I'll be back live on Monday at 9:30. Grumpus will be live again on Saturday at about 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
And come and hang out with us. Thanks a lot.
Fun. Take care.
Good to see you,
Bye-bye.
Tom.
Take care. Thank you.
See you, Charlotte. Everybody in the
Bye-bye,
chat.
Charlotte.
Bye.